Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to EPIC47, sponsored by Overclockers, XP Pro Eyewear, and also our nice, amazing sponsor, which is Logitech for our CS2 event. The MVP does get the Pro X2 Super Strike. Yui, how you doing, man? How you feeling about this best of three we got ahead of us?
I'm really excited about this game we have ahead of us. We have PEEKEDYA versus 8sins. Both of these guys have an absolutely fantastic run throughout this entire tournament. They've been showing us what they're worth. 8sins are the obvious favourites going into this map, but I think PEEKEDYA, they've got something to show.
PEEKEDYA, I'll call them the underdogs because none of us knew who they were. I didn't even know who they were, but before we get into the details, let's talk about 8sins. 8sins as a whole. Previously, they are I'll call them contenders, really strong contenders for Epic Clan, but fortunately, they always fall short. Like recently, we can look at the recent matches. They've been playing in European Pro League, CCT, was the season, apologies guys, CCT season 3 close qualifiers. Fortunately, they didn't do the greatest, but they're still a developing team, and also they brought in a new player, which is from the Danish side, from Prestige, called Tornex, a very strong individual player, and it's really good to see him come to the UKC. And the same, like you mentioned before, 8sins on a 7-0 streak.
But so are PEEKEDYA.
Same, they're both. That's the problem, because the thing is this: I didn't know nothing about PEEKEDYA. No one knew anything, because like everything us casters, man, we didn't know. These guys they're the underdogs. I don't know what to really comment on, because I didn't even know nothing about 8sins. I think we all know who 8sins are. They're very well, strong, respectable org as they are, very strong in UKCS, and hopefully this match we have ahead of us now, ladies and gentlemen, it will easily lead them to go into the upper bracket or the lower bracket. It really is do or die for these teams, because to really get that HLTV ranking and also to win the tournament. But enough about 8sins. Tell me about PEEKEDYA.
I mean, they've been having an absolutely fantastic run through this entire tournament, taking out the likes of, we've had them take Glitchtech out in a 13-11 super close game. I was really disappointed to see that one go down. And, you know, we expect a lot of Glitchtech, and the fact that PEEKEDYA made it this far, beating them, favourites, I'd say.
That was the biggest upset of the tournament, because I remember when I was going through Twitter, these guys are 2300 ELO, face it. And if you compare to Glitchtech, they're around 3000.
Yeah, Glitchtech are
ELO level. Yeah. The ELO level gap is crazy. The ELO level gap is crazy, and I am not Peekers. The way they're playing the game right now is on spot. I'm not sure what they've been doing, but honestly, they are true contenders right now against going at a like of 8sins. It really is going to be interesting, because 8sins are supposed to be the favorites, but PEEKEDYA can cause the biggest upsets for the tournament and really destroy 8sins. Because right now, I was taking a quick peek outside of the players, you know. They seem locked in, they all seem loaded. Hopefully nothing goes wrong, and I personally would love to see 8sins wins. What about you? Who are you going to go for?
Well, I have to go for PEEKEDYA, because I've been round their table and they have the chemistry to push them through this one. I saw them win that game and they've been doing a fantastic job so far. It's been really exciting. The chemistry is absolutely on fire, and, you know, I really think they could do it.
The thing is just, as these guys are 2300 ELO, these guys are, maybe they're having what I call it is like the miracle run. Is it something that it's like short term, because like maybe they're destroying teams when they're at the baddest moment, but going against a true strong contender like 8sins, it's not going to be like a ball in the park. It's going to be a really strong. It's going to be really difficult for this squad.
We have some strong players on PEEKEDYA. We've got MGMT, Shane. They've all been on Viperia Academy. Obviously, we all know Viperia Academy.
Well respectable. Oh God, I'd love to see them back in CS, but I haven't heard much of them lately.
No, but I mean, look, these guys are veteran players of Epic Land. They're dating back a couple of years now, and, you know, I want to see a lot of them. I want to see a lot more out of them.
I think the expectation is more high on 8sins compared to PEEKEDYA. They're very well respected, not even denying that, but 8sins have a reputation to live up to, which is going to be the most important factor for these guys. If 8sins does lose its best of 3, ladies and gentlemen, they'll be put into the lower bracket, but it's too early to call out for anything just yet. But either way, talking about, as we're going to go more deep into 8sins, right? Tornex. interesting factor to really bring into the team. He's from like I would say maybe Danish and UK Counter Strike is not much of a difference, but bringing Tornik, signing Aixen, signing Tornik is a very interesting pick because
he's
he's
international roster.
it really yeah, you can call it
It's
international
roster. Yeah, they've got an international player.
And also another thing as well, Tornik is. I wouldn't call him old, but like he's older than average players.
That's experience.
Experience.
You don't call it old, it's experience.
Okay, let's not call it old. I would say he comes with more experience, especially Danish counter. I would call it. I would say he's more solidified compared to UKC. UKC, you know,
definitely.
It's a little bit of a juggly zone at the moment. Hopefully, it does get solidified, especially more lands are coming out. I think, and also right now, another thing as well. PEEKEDYA, no VRS ranking.
No.
8 cents. 228 currently on the VRS ranking at the moment.
That's something.
It is something to work with, but Axes have more experience. They played in international tournaments, internationals.
But imagine what's on the line for PEEKEDYA. They take out a VRS team. They could potentially be seeing more invites. Well, maybe not from this, but no, this is experience that's going to go a long way.
Of course, 100% I agree with you, but Axes, I feel like Axes should be the winners of this because they have more experience. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, we love upsets. We love upsets.
I love upsets. I love to see things go wrong because that's the fun of the game because it's unpredictable. On paper, the odds are always going to be against one team.
I agree. I do agree on paper.
On paper, it looks nice, but what's the most important factor is what is going to be played in the game as a whole. That is my main concern is this. PEEKEDYA being a little bit of an unknown team, being a little bit of an unknown, their strats are going to be unknown. Comparing to Axes, it's public. You know what they're playing. You know what people. You know what they're gonna do. PEEKEDYA, they can pull out something out of the books. But talking about vetoes, right? What maps are we gonna look at potentially tonight?
I mean, we've got a best of 3 going ahead. So I mean, these teams have been. They're all Pug stars. They must be living Mirage and Dust 2. I'm sure they're gonna get through at least some point.
Ancient. I'm gonna.
You want an Ancient? You want an Ancient game?
I love Ancient. Because I love what. Ancient, because I've seen personally for me when I casted for it with Ancients as well, because their Ancient is not bad, it's not good, it's a decent Ancient, not bad. That Dust 2 is good, Mirage is good, especially on the T side, but maybe the strats have changed, so I could be wrong, so please do correct me if I am going the wrong direction. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be pull up the veto right now. The current map pick, we banned Dust 2, Anubis, Nuke being picked by Axins.
Mirage is going to be a good one if we get
an
that.
Ancient.
Yeah, you said Ancient. You did say Ancient, but I said Mirage.
So, Ancients are going to start on the T side, on our first map. On the T side, PEEKEDYA are going to start on the CT side. Ancient, PEEKEDYA start on the T side. Ancient, I wouldn't... Okay, let's talk about Nuke, yeah? In your personal opinion, yeah? Why do you think Ancients started on the T side? Personally on Nuke?
On Nuke? On Nuke, I think... Starting on the typically more difficult side might give them the edge in this particular scenario. They want to get those rounds early and give themselves that momentum. But I think starting on the CT side, if PEEKEDYA do decide to, well, they have decided already. Sorry.
That's fine, no worries. Like I'm gonna carry on what you're saying. You were making some very valid points here. Axis start on the T side. I've seen the T side. Their T side is very, very strong. My only concern is about them right now because if their pistol don't start off well, they kind of go down a little bit of a downhill slope. But they eventually do pick themselves up midway. PEEKEDYA, I can't really comment on anything because I haven't really seen them play. Yes, they may be ex-academy players. I personally have not seen them. I can't comment on anything. The only thing I can comment is on Axis because I've seen them. I think Axis as a team, they're playing a lot on ECA, UKIC. I think we all know what type of style that Fraser loves to call.
But their pick and Nuke obviously goes into their experience. You know, they've got a lot of tactical knowledge, a lot of experience behind their in-game leader. I think it could be a difficult one for PEEKEDYA to come over. And
also, a fun fact I found about Fraser used to play with Mezzi back in the day in Insomnia. I found out like recently. I'm like, whoa, Mezzi, a double major winner, Grand Slam winner. Oh my God, it's beautiful. It really is beautiful. But ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we'll be getting to the game very, very soon. Shortly, we're gonna allow the players to load in. Honestly, take the moment to really get a chance, get yourself some drinks, get yourself some snacks. I'm telling you now, you are in for a banger of a journey. As the first map is gonna be Nuke. Who do you think is gonna win the first map?
You know, it's really difficult to say, but obviously Axins with the experience, they're going to be bringing out all the stops to make sure that they don't go into the lower brackets. So, you know, I want to give it to 8sins, but you know I love an underdog, and I think PEEKEDYA, they got some really good aim styles. I've seen them play. They're hitting some crispy shots this Epic, man.
I'm going to say PEEKEDYA. I'm going to say PEEKEDYA is going to go for the first map. Second map, 8sins. Third map, I do not know who.
No,
I want to go
Mirage could be anywhere.
I really want to go to a full 3-map series, either way. But you know what? Yeah, let's give a big thanks to our amazing sponsors who is making these events possible. Especially, like, let's talk about XP Pro Eyewear, amazing eyewear, especially for gamers. Like, they even do prescription glasses, especially someone like me who's got prescription glasses, bro. I love my games, but my games cause me problems. XP Pro Eyewear. Top 10. I'll recommend it. And overclockers. You know what? Fun fact, I actually bought something, few things of overclockers. I bought a keyboard of them. Amazing. And also another thanks to our another amazing sponsor, which is going to be Logitech. Logitech has kindly gifted us some amazing gifts for our MVP, which is going to get the new mouse that has been tested, recently released out into the esports world. It's going to be the Logitech Pro X2 Super Strike. Have you seen the mouse?
I have. It looks impressive.
Oh my god. I've heard so many good things. I wish I was the MVP. I wish I was that good on Face It. I'm level 1. What's level 1 Face It on you?
I'm level 9, but I'm boosted.
Oh lord. Listen, I feel I'm the only. I feel like I curse myself as a caster because every time I try to even get out of level 1, it's mission impossible for me, you know?
I think it's more impressive that you are in level 1. Like, I think that is actually more impressive than being, you know, the bog standard level 9, you know? That's more impressive.
You know what?
That's more impressive.
That's very. Ladies and gentlemen, the game is about to start on the first map of Nuke. 8sins versus the Peekers.
Looks like we have a slow and steady play here. We have 3 players towards the lobby, just waiting. They have a smoke and a flashbang on Dobbo. Probably going to go for something nice and quick here. We have 2 players outside on that lurk. Probably going to go for a little bit of an A split here. Daniel is going to be the first one to meet them outside, but as we start to look towards Squeaky, Tornex is dragged towards that angle. Daniel is here. Going to be taken down by Prime, nice and early into the 5 versus 4. They're going to start accelerating towards that bomb site now. Prime, some nice shots coming out of him. Menace and NCX, the last 2 players standing, and they have a long way ahead of them.
Menace is already down in the wrong side. All you can do with these duties is play for exit. But Dobbo is already where, got the information, is going to retrieve to his team, saving the duties with nothing much. Honestly, just he's not sure what he's going to try to save.
He's got the armor, but he might be going for those exit kills here. Getting this extra $300 is going to go a long way as he spams away, but he's not able to get anything across the line.
The first round does go to 8sins. 8sins win the first pistol round. I feel like that's what 8sins really do. Once 8sins is all in the flow, they are a deadly force to play with. Because this is my first time seeing a pistol on the CT side. It's not a bad start. But of course, 8sins with their coach behind them as well. The players got the full support that is required to keep them going.
Yeah, and the Silent Peekers, you know, we knew what they were coming into this game. They're a very pluggy team. They have got a little bit of experience behind them, but this is really where all the stops have to be taken out here. They've gone for the they've gone for the force bind for this round. MP9s, few deagles across the board. Hot shots coming through that smoke, but need a few little sprinklings of damage here and there.
Shane already down. Does get the one tap onto Tornex. The AK is going to be picked up by Shane now. Shane's aware of the information. He's going to run back, retreat back to the side and try to. He does though, and that is a very big upgrade now, which Shane has now taken upon himself.
They're giving themselves a chance into this round. They're slowing it down. Want to make sure they don't give off any more kills into this. But they are starting to make their way towards B. They have the control. Players on PEEKEDYA are on the wrong bomb site, but Shane is here with that stolen AK-47. Utility's going to start coming out now. That door has been opened. They're going to come in. Shane finds one, finds the second. One absolutely amazing double from him. He's getting run down through the door. Tadpole will manage to get that trade in, but MGMT managed to get it back. And it's all down to Dobbo, the last man standing. He had the Galil. He has a little bit of utility. He's got 30 seconds left on the clock.
He's going to save the Galil. The Galil is better than nothing. This round has gone out of the hands of 8sins so quick. One deagle on the head really costed them the entire round. There should have been an 8sins round, but Shane, the first opener of the game, but the trade wasn't there. 8sins forfeit this round while PEEKEDYA get themselves on the first on round number 2.
Some heroics there from Shane. Stealing that AK-47 thanks to that very, very crispy headshot with that deep.
You did make a valid point before, especially like these guys can shoot. It's clearly obvious this team is locked in. You can hear the noises.
Yeah, we can hear them screaming.
Everything.
They're happy about this win, and you know, they should be. This is a big round to take. They can possibly take the momentum now. They didn't get the bomb. 8sins did not get the bomb plant, so money's in the bin.
Forced by, they're gonna try to invest something in. They're gonna get fair. They're gonna invest fairly some bit of utility. Get some shields. Get a Galil, especially that's gonna be the hero AK. Some Tech 9, some pistols. It really is gonna be interesting what 8sins have in mind.
Look at this. They got their utility. They got a few smokes. They're gonna go for that quick wall outside. All 5 players are here. They're gonna start slowing it down. Dobbo is going for those kills, but he's going to be instantly taken down through the smoke. Daniel doing work. That Galil will be recovered by Prime, but they're getting picked apart.
It really is do or die. Prime's aware of it, does get the first. The trade is right there. They really are getting pinched. They need to move quicker, sooner or faster. Trying to think of where they want to go to take this bomb to. Even to get a bomb plant is really lucky if 8sins really want to go there.
Yeah, I mean, look at Tadpole. He's got the deagle. He's got a flashbang. You know he's been around the block, but this deagle has to do work. But Prime will find one. Takes a good amount of damage there. Keeping it into the 3 versus 2. Curious to see what they can do with this. Tadpole going for those pot shots all the way down to T-spawn, but not able to find anything. He has got that bomb on the back of him. So if he goes down here, it's going to be a very sticky situation, but Daniel's going to take him down. That bomb's in no man's land. Prime has to go back for it. It's a crispy shot onto Menace.
Prime is a deadly force to play with.
Absolutely.
The fun fact about this, I'll tell you a fun fact about Prime, yeah? He's very good.
Yeah,
he's
we've
very
seen.
good.
Yeah,
he's very good.
Yeah. He is a good player. We've seen that. Like these headshots, I could never make them.
Prime, I think he's gonna give it a try, give it a go.
You have to.
There's not much. 15 seconds, yeah, no.
Even if he can somehow get the bomb plant into a post plant, dare I say he has a chance of this, but he's picked the wrong bomb site. NCX is going to hear it and he's going to take him down, no questions asked. That's the second round for PEEKEDYA. They take the lead and 8sins have no money, so it's most likely going to be a third.
Economy is tarnished for what 2100 you really play with. It's really mission impossible for the side of 8sins. 8sins, for one, the first pistol of PEEKEDYA is able to bring it back and bring it back to home territory on the winning side, which is what PEEKEDYA has been known for. 7-0 wins today, but it's on the same side of 8sins. They've been popping off as well, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, been having some very, very good games so far. Very close ones between Logitech and the likes of the Book Club. Both being taken down, unfortunately, into the lower bracket. But here we are, low buy for 8sins. Got Tadpole with his block. Not really much you can do in this situation. Prime, he has got the deagle, and we've been seeing some nice stuff from him. So if he can just make a bit of damage here and there.
I think it would be even lucky for them to even really get a kill with a deagle on hand.
Daniel's getting quite aggressive outside. He wants to get this money on that MP9. Just get a few kills. Some decent money going his way. Here we go. MGMT finds the first, finds the second, and Shane will tune in there. And they're desperate to get a little bit of extra cash, but Fraser will find one. Not able to find any more, and that is the third round for PEEKEDYA. Keeping it nice and clean. Only that MP9 going down. He's going to upgrade into the M4, I imagine. Let's see what brings out the big green.
I don't think so, especially on the T side. I think the big green is not really the most helpful weapon. Maybe on the CT side is probably the best option. I think right now 8sins are really struggling to really get themselves afloat right now. Momentum it's not really on their side right now,
No.
and you can really see the struggle at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are currently in the tech pause, so I think one of the players, Daniel, has disconnected. So, which is not the end of the world, but easy way of talking about it, yeah? Have you been watching any Counter-Strike lately?
I've been watching a lot of Counter-Strike lately. What do you think?
Talking about what events have you been watching lately?
All the big ones, but I mean, we're at EPIC, so...
yeah, I'm watching it.
Oh, what's going on here?
That's fine, no stress, no stress. 8sins on the map of Nuke, starting on the T side. Could it be the mistake they made, or could it be something that they could potentially make it work in their favor?
Players are back in the server, so
Indeed, Reno.
yes, I think we're getting back into it now. A little bit of a reset. They're not quite sure what happened to him, but it looks like everything has been sorted, and we're going to get straight back into it now.
Round number 5. PEEKEDYA with 3 rounds and 8 cents with the 1 win.
What do you think PEEKEDYA needs to do to keep this momentum going?
Punish them.
Yeah?
Punish everything. Play aggressive. But not too aggressive where Aces can come and have something to work with.
So look, Aces finally have the AP47s out. There's no concessions here, no Gildales. Everyone's got a decent amount of utility, so you're going to be able to push PEEKEDYA out of these angles. Daniel's getting quite aggressive towards outside. MGMT with that AWP, looking for the first kill. Nice and crispy onto Tornax. And it is starting to slow down here. No more players towards outside. They decide to back off. They're starting to edge their way towards ramp. Might be looking for a little bit of an execute here. Shane and Menace here.
The ramp execution is now going to be...
Daniel's disconnected, but damage has been taken. We have to play the round. Shane will be taken down. It's a 2 versus 4, and it's a shame, but damage has been taken. There's nothing you can do.
Daniel just getting the worst possible times. Oh, Lord. We've all been in there. We've all been there.
Oh, yeah. We've all been there in hell.
The bomb's being planted. MGMT is going to save it. It's not even an chance to really save the big green, and Fraser are going to go for it, trying to take the big green off him.
Making the best of a bad situation.
Make the best of what you have. A 1v3 with a dream. Nah. It feels like you could probably put this 1v3 up.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, we don't know yet. We haven't seen much from MGMT this game so far, but if he can prove to us that he has it in him.
Another thing I also like to point out about MGMT as well, he keeps taking the early space on the CT side. Every time he takes his early space, he's always punishing. He's always playing aggressive, and I really, really like that.
Oh, it goes down to the bomb. You'd think you'd know the bomb radius at this level.
Probably, but now we're probably going to head for a tech pause right now.
Yeah, Daniels has disconnected again, so probably going to be a while before we get this one back in wave. What do you think about the lineup so far on the 8th?
Say again?
On the 8th, they've got some exciting players, and they've been having a big run here at Epic Land.
Maybe in my opinion is this, yeah. 8th, they have a truly deadly roster. A deadly roster. I'm not even gonna deny it. Their roster is deadly. They're a force to be reckoned with. But I am worried about one thing. 8th, I feel like the one thing they struggle is really mentality. You kind of see it in the gameplay. But I think that bringing a player like Tornax, with very much well experienced, he's very well experienced, yeah. I feel like he could potentially bring something that 8th have been lacking. Because they're a strong team, no denying that. But sorry, give me a bit.
That's okay, but I mean, from 8th, they have been showing us a lot of stuff. 7-0 in this tournament so far. I've seen them as well. I've seen them throughout the previous Epic Lands. Having that close game against, was it Alaska at EPIC47? Were you at EPIC47?
I was at Epic 45, 46, 47.
Yeah, so I mean they had a close one against them. They are a very popular team here at Epic Land. Like to attend, but often getting cut down at the end.
I think the past 2 Epics, a lot of UKCS teams have struggled, but we had a lot of international lineup. Like especially, let's talk about Iberian Souls, who are now gentle mates.
EPIC45, what an Epic Land.
That was my first ever Epic. Like Iberian Souls, wow, what a team that was. Especially Smooya as a subbing.
Yes. Obviously, a long time history of them.
You know, I'll tell you something. I call Smooya as a subbing warrior.
Yeah.
Subbing warrior. Another thing as well, like Iberian Souls, Gentle Mace, Alliance. Now we got Poi, who's
AAB.
AAB Art, AAB what else? Prestige.
Yeah, there was a lot of international rosters.
Oh, another one, Mini Latte. We had the major winner there.
Oh, it's Foot. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Foot. Yeah, not Amanek. It was Masuta.
Yes. He was with Foot as well. Oh, Masuta. Oh,
Looks like
Jax.
Yeah, what an epic run that was. But it does look like Daniel has made his way back into the server, fortunately. So,
Unfortunately or fortunately?
I said fortunately.
Are you
I
sure
want
you
this
said
game to go on. No, I want this game to start. I want this game to go.
I think we're still in a tech pause. Yeah, nope, we are so back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. 15 seconds to round number 6 starts. 8 Sins got themselves another win in the bag, while PEEKEDYA forfeit one round, but fortunately that was because Daniel disconnected.
But we saw in that last round, it was already lost. They had that ramp push. It was looking clean. They got the kills through, and Daniel wasn't in the same position. So, I mean, at the end of the day, damage was taken, but I think that round was probably going to go in the way of 8 Sins anyway. But, you know, anything could have happened if Daniel was alive. But Cornex is going to find the first kill. Dobbo into the site. They're just taking it nice and cleanly. And PEEKEDYA, you know, maybe a little bit flustered after that technical pause.
Yep, I don't even blame PEEKEDYA. 8 Sins enter the site. Dobbo, Cornex, Fraser being the first 3 entries. Trades were not really there. 8 Sins with a 5-man alive. Tadpole's aware that someone is on the ramp, and 100% they're playing for X's. 100% the AVP is going to be blocked off.
Smoke, obscure the vision. They have no choice but to save here. You know, Menace might want to try and upgrade that gun potentially, but at some point he's just got to run away and accept his fate.
Talking about saving. If you had a chance, right, to go back in history and save one player, right, before they retired, who would you save? Like any CS player from any generation.
Any generation? Well, they retired. You know, I always enjoyed watching the Zeus games. From Navi. He's retired now.
I'll give you another one. Kenny S. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me. I was gonna say Simple, right? But the thing about Simple, he is back.
He's back. He's out.
Yeah, he is. With his new Portuguese lineup with Saul, ex-Saul players, and Electronic as well.
Sorry.
But yeah, pretty much 8 Sins doing the same sins again.
Yeah, just got a bit of a light by here. A few pistols across the board. MG still has that all from the last round. He's going to do work with it. Tadpole does go down early on. So it's going to be here on the ramp to meet the only other upgraded pistol, I guess you could say, but he's going to be taken down. Menace goes... What? Double goes down to the Molotov.
A fair trade in place, and Daniel is going to go from behind, though. He's going to pick up the AK. Fraser. Yeah, Fraser's aware of it. Oh, wrong timing, though. He looks back at the worst possible timing you could have. Daniel...
Back in the server.
Oh my god.
He's back in the server and he's ready to click on heads.
Tornex. Oh my god.
NCX, what a shot. Going on to Tornex.
How?
Bringing it back.
How? I'm sorry, what? So it makes sense. PEEKEDYA going toward the T site, the T base, behind the boxes. They're going to T base? Oh my lord. Sorry. But how? How come Fraser? What was he? Oh Lord!
Well, I think they gave up too much space there. They were afraid of what PEEKEDYA were going to do. Obviously, that AWP from the last round, MGMT, have a very crispy shot so far. But Daniel, heroics in that last round.
He really is heroic. He's taking the gambles. 8 Sins, they're going to try to go outside, but they're not going to really go for the push. One person going to put themselves on top of heart, what I call. People may correct me, but they are considering to set up for an A side execution. Molly's going to be set in place. Shane, he's on secret. He's eventually going to push out because he's now aware of what's going on. NCX, 12 HP, a lot of money, a lot of utility being used. But Menace is on the ramp play, and Tornex does get taken down with the AVP. His outside lurks is not paying off.
Look at this, 4 players towards ramp. They're coming in. Utility is starting to flush out MGMT. Slowly peeking the angle. Dobbo's going to take him down. And it's a 3 versus 4. But look at the HP on Shane and NCX. They've got 17 points of health between them. And 8 Sins surely have this round as how can it be back by Daniel? And he's going to hit this nice shot. It's going to go for that spam through the wall. I'm not sure this is 1.6. I'm not sure that spam is possible.
I don't think so. Daniel's going to try to go for exit. Shane's going to try and take what they can take. I think I think the Chinese are going to be going for the exit, but of course now they all exited safely now.
Shane and CX, they've been locked out this round early on just due to that damage earlier on in the round. 4 players are going to survive for the likes of 8 Sins. That bomb is going to be exploded, and they're bringing it back. Tied the game. Daniel here going to be traded out, and there's not much you can do in that situation.
Got a fair kill though.
Yeah, well, 8 Sins bringing it back. They're starting to prove their worth, prove why they are the better team. Bringing it back into a tie game now. Money's looking pretty good for PEEKEDYA.
8 Sins and PEEKEDYA, now the rounds are tied up in round number 9. It's been an interesting half, interesting start of the rounds.
Look at this, full utility for everyone. Going to have that orb out, and it's going to be doing work. Having a fantastic game so far.
But the main, sorry. So, like I was saying, now the AWP is in play. He's going to play a little bit more aggressive towards the ramp. NCX is going to try to get any information, but I think the T's are aware that there is going to be one player on heart. Now they're going to bring it towards the A side. Now the timing is not correct. NCX is going to be the first person in heaven. Now he's got a lot of responsibility to deal with. And Prime and Fraser getting a double kill.
They've been completely locked out of this round. 8 Sins, what a clean execute. Those Molotovs were perfect. The flashbangs got them exactly off the angle, and PEEKEDYA didn't even stand a chance in that round. And now we're starting to see the caliber of 8 Sins coming through, the utility usage, the experience. They're really showing their grit here.
Indeed, they're fighting for nail. Daniel's going to be hiding in the smoke. Just going for the first kill, but Prime is already there to stop Daniel before this even gets out of hand. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the game is getting a little bit more interesting now. PEEKEDYA 8 Sins, they're matching the level of energy of Counter-Strike, which we're expecting. Remember this, we got a full on. This is the best of 3. If one of these teams do lose the first map of Nuke, it's fine. They can move on to the next. They can move on to the next map, which is Ancient, which is chosen by PEEKEDYA.
You know, an Ancient, that can be such a difficult map to go forward, but
Ancient, really?
Yeah. Well,
what makes you say that?
Well, I just think that it can. Well, every single map is at this level. It's very momentum based. CT side, T sided. We've all got a bias. They've all got a bias on their particular maps, but I think that, you know, like on Ancient, it could go either way.
My main concern is this right now, yeah. The pace does slow down dramatically. 8 Sins not to use your A-rush what they're planning for, because I think they know what PEEKEDYA is thinking of. Dobo does get the kill though onto Menace. Now it's a 4v5.
Shane's got that hero AWP, so I'm curious to see if he can try and get something a little bit more aggressive here. MGMT gonna go for those pot shots outside, not able to find anything. Toolmix all taken down nice and cleanly, and they're starting to clear out A main. Nice tricky headshot, actually gets the team kill. Fraser takes down Prime, his teammate, but Daniel is here. They're gonna check his angle, but Shane with that AWP is gonna miss the shot. They are aware of Daniel's position, so they're gonna try and flush him out or just get away, and Shane's taken down. That's the AWP out of the round. Daniel's out of the round, and 8 Sins doing a fantastic job making this nice and clean.
Indeed. 8 Sins are running. They're playing the T side quite well, but but once we swapped over to the CT side, how are they gonna respond? PEEKEDYA, I'm interested to see what the T side is, what the first pistol strat is gonna be. Are you gonna go straight for a rush or straight for a ramp rush?
Yeah.
Because pistols in the first round on the pistol round, it really is a Hail Mary.
Yeah, absolutely. They could go either way, and PEEKEDYA, if they want to stand any chance of going forward in this game, they have to try and find 6 here. They have got the M4s out. Spams through the smoke, but it looks like 8 Sins are going straight for that A main play, and Dobbo will find the first, and it's quickly being shut down. Daniel's trying his best to get a kill. We'll find one onto Tadpole, and it's just starting to slow down here into the 4 versus 4. They slowly make their way down towards B. That bomb is there. I don't think PEEKEDYA are aware of it.
Yeah, they're aware now. It's a little bit too late. Shane
Oh.
does get the first kill. Now it's on Tornex. The clutch is 1v4. He's aware of the first opponent. Now he's got another 3 players to
shot.
deal with now. One more player. They're at doors. He needs to stall it out. The molly does come in place and Menace does stop Tornex before this even gets out of hand. He has the time. And now he's going to go for a full 5-second defuse now.
That's a 10-second defuse, but I think that, you know, they made that very nice and they made that very clean there. They knew what they wanted to do. Those shots were crispy out the likes of Shane, you know, and they shut 8sins down. Look at the money though. Plenty of money for the last round of the half. Everyone's going to have what they want. M4 across the board, AKs in the hands of Shane and MGMT. You know, that one-shot machine put in the wrong hands.
Round number 12. It's now 1 round. It's a 1-round gap. Are 8sins able to put another round on the board to keep the gap clear, or PEEKEDYA gonna have to tie it up on 6-6? We're gonna see how we play out. 8sins economy is not in the greatest position. Just actually we are. Apologies. You see the HUD catches kind of
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But anyway, everyone's got full sets of utility. I'm pretty sure they will have M4s. Okay, we've got 1 FAMAS on Daniel, but I mean, that's not going to be the reason why they lose the round at the end of the day. So they're going to need to find 6 here if they want to stand a chance of going to the T side. You know, Nuke, typically a CT-sided map. What do you think?
Not sure. I don't know what to answer, because you see with these sort of teams, bro, they're very confusing and sometimes they're very hard to read. Like, especially new, it depends how the team plays it. If the team plays a perfect T-side, you can say the map is T-sided, would you not say?
I mean, well, I think a map could be any side, to be honest. You get comebacks all the time. You know, T side, CT side. We all like to say that they're favoured towards one way, but I think in CS2, seeing a trend that they've all been like evening out a little bit. What a shit!
What a shot! But the trade is there. Shane is gonna push from secret now. But the main question is he gonna get the perfect time with the molly? Will stall out Daniel from coming to get into heaven and the flash. But he has a perfect utility. He can flush him out. Shane's gonna push from main. Now it is a pinch. Now the T's have a lot of work to do, and one more player in hut. The molly's utilities are coming out perfectly. Oh my god, Fraser's getting the first kill. Tadbro come taking down Menace. Now it's MGMT. Daniel now he's on MGMT on a 1v2, trying to 1v3. Apologies, trying to clutch it out, just get the first kill. But Prime is there to solidify the 7th for 8sins, and PEEKEDYA on number 5.
Yeah. 8sins take the half with the 7-round lead. PEEKEDYA are going to be on the back foot coming into the T side. You know, with this pistol round, I think if they do manage to get this pistol round, get the follow-up round, I think they could still bring this back.
Potentially, yes. But it's going to depend on PEEKEDYA. How are they going to start this pistol round? They're going to invest into 2 smokes, some decent amount of pistol and some shield. You see these HUDs? I'm not sure. Does he have a shield? Yeah, he does. I'm investing some shield. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen.
But I think Shane has taken the P250. Obviously, those blocks are a bit of a... not the best at long range, so that P250 is going to do work if he can get into the right fights. A few pot shots coming through the smoke. Daniel will find the first, but PEEKEDYA are making their way towards Secret now. Here they are. Fights are starting to come through. Menace finds one. Fraser and Tornex. Dobbo finds the next. And it's all down to NCX. Last player standing 1 versus 2. Fraser on 4 HP, so he's going to chase him down as fast as he can. This might be an easy fight, but Fraser, what a headshot! What a round from Fraser. 3 kills. Bringing his team, dragging it and kicking and screaming through that round.
Lord have mercy, I don't even know how that pistol round, they went straight down towards Secret. No one saw anything, no one got any information, but somehow Fraser, this is what I mean by Fraser. Fraser is a beast when it comes to these pistol rounds.
Absolutely.
I swear to God, he's another version of Mezzy.
Well, we did used to play with him, maybe got a little bit of that spice in him, but either way, we're getting
the vitality spice, I call it.
yeah, and we're getting into the 14th round of the game. A few deagles sprinkled about. I don't think this round's going to make of much.
Ooh, nice bit of utility damage. Yeah. Tornex is going to push back, but it's the same thing.
Ooh, what a shot. Daniel taking down Fraser, a laboured spray. Able to get that kill off. He actually takes a massive amount of damage. That was a bit.
Oh, the Zeus!
That's some BM from PEEKEDYA. Tadpole's gonna do his best to bring it back. Fraser finds another, bringing it back into normalcy. I've got Shane coming up that vent, but he spots out Tadpole, and I think he's probably gonna have to play this on B. Bomber's gonna go down.
It is now. It's double on the B side with the MP.
Oh, what a shot! Bring this back, trying to get that bomb plant off.
Oh my god!
It looked so good for a moment, but PEEKEDYA, they dropped the ball.
No, my god, that was the Zeus.
Yeah, we had a Zeus kill, and that, like,
oh lord.
You said Fraser used to play with Mezzi. That was probably one of the worst sprays I've seen in a while out of one of these guys.
Oh my lord. You can hear it. You can hear it. You can hear it. That Zeus kill. Oh, that was...
Yeah, that was good. That was funny.
Either way, let's overlook that one, yeah? Zeus, but it doesn't matter. PEEKEDYA could even win that round. Now they're going to beat in the full by. Double got his hands full enough with the MP7. Let's get the first kill. Oh my god. No one's seeing him. Daniel. This is pretty much a goose hunt. Let's get the second kill. No!
Daniel's on 10 HP left in the 1 versus 3. His team has forsaken him. What can he do? He's got the AK-47.
One grenade.
This is for the ace, but I mean, Fraser slowly spot him out.
Oh my god, push forward, please.
But Daniel's just playing this insanely safe. Fraser's got to spot him out at some point, but he's got a back turn. But we'll turn around in time. It's okay. We got there.
My heart. Now Aitken are now in the double digits. PEEKEDYA. I have 5. It's a 5-round gap, ladies and gentlemen.
They have to half by here.
It's going to be difficult. Sorry.
If they give up this round, well, they're obviously going to give it. Well, I say obviously. They have a half by going into this round, so it's going to be a really difficult one for them to win. Potentially giving up match point if they're not careful.
I think it really is going to be do or die. Are we going to see this PEEKEDYA come alive, or is it really going to be game over? Because right now their economy is very tarnished.
Ramp rush.
Oh, Lord.
Classic level 1 face it strat. Here we go. Shane with the first kill, getting onto Trader. Dobbo's finding his kills. Will get traded immediately into the 3 versus 3. Those M4s are going to be picked up and retrieved. Can that bomb go down? It's securing them a little bit of more money going into the next round. All 3 players for Aitken are here. They've read this one right.
Oh, hold on. What's going on? They're playing on top.
They're trying to fake him out. They're trying to make him think they went towards hell, but that noise cue is going to alert them. Shots are coming through. PEEKEDYA not able to find the shots. They're just getting picked apart like fish in a barrel.
Pick and choose a fight. Pick and choose a fight. Aitken's on round number 11. Now won the 11th round, ladies and gentlemen. PEEKEDYA still stuck at number 5. They still have opportunity, but Aitken's are running 1 round away from match point for closing the first map away. Get it done and dusted. This is where I concern the most about Aitken's. Aitken's usually have the lead, and this is where they kind of struggle on. They need to really stop playing the ball, stop being aggressive, and really try to get this game done and dusted.
I think they can get in their own heads.
Yes.
Yeah, they get in their own heads and they start to overthink some of these situations. But got a few early fights here. A 4v4 instantaneously. Tornex, another laboured spray. Will be taking down Tadpole, trying to clean it up, make sure this round does not get out of hand. NCX is going to be aware of his position, but he has utility to flush him out of this position. Tadpole, is he going to be aware? It looks like he's... Did he spot him?
No,
NCX looking the wrong way, and that's Tadpole. 2 kills in this round, doing his best to keep his team afloat.
They really all fight for themselves.
Ooh, those shots are coming through.
Oh, the whiffs.
MGMT, he had to find that one if he wanted the chance of this round. Shane, he has the AWP. He has 21 HP. What can he do?
Quite a lot if he really starts hitting the shots. Shane, just save the AVP, please. Just for your own sanity.
He's got the backstab though. Dobbo, look at him. There's no way. There's no way Shane gets out of this unless he goes down the vent.
Oh my god!
Back up!
Oh my god!
He goes for the knife kill. Shane, no, what could you do in that situation? I mean, he tried it. He
tried. Aitken's now on match point, ladies and gentlemen. PEEKEDYA 6 rounds. They have 6. I'll say, no. Axins has 7 rounds, 7 attempts to close this. Maybe it's best to get it done on the first double. Top fragging.
And look at the buy from PEEKEDYA. They're scraping this together. They've got Galils. I saw 1 AK-47 there, maybe 2. But it's going to be a really scrappy one from them. They're going to have to try something fast, I think.
It really is going to be a fast. It's going to be a fast rush.
Because they don't have the utility to play it out long and slow. They want to make this one quick. They've got a little bit of a timeout here. Oh, it's tech pause.
Either way,
yeah.
talking about it, what we've seen in the past couple of rounds, yeah. A silent sorry.
PEEKEDYA.
PEEKEDYA, thank you very much. PEEKEDYA. A true force to be contended with, but now you kind of see them getting humbled. I'd love to see them have a comeback in the next map of Ancient, but right now, it's not looking doable.
Yeah, well, Aitson had a really good half, 7-5, and PEEKEDYA just haven't been able to make their way back into this game. They've been shut down at every point. You know, as we were saying, this can be a very CT-sided map, so Aitsins are just, you know, showing their might here.
Indeed. Axins, I think, like I mentioned before, experience prevails over everything.
Look at this fast play towards outside. Spams are coming through. Tornex is here. Not able to find anything. A lot of damage towards Shane and MT, but they do get away with their lives. And they're just going for the straight up peaks here. They don't even care. They've got 1 smoke left. And what can they do with that? They've got to take these fights straight up.
They really are. They really put themselves in a really difficult position now. If I was them, nicely from Fraser. You ain't running from the Fraser orb. Don't worry. But MGMT is ready there to go for the trade prime. Perfect time flashes. Fraser, get this game done and dusted, mate.
Such a dire situation for PEEKEDYA. They've got 34 points of health between them, and I don't have faith in them, and I shouldn't have, because Shane is going to go down. Oh. Okay, MGMT finds 2 kills, but Aitsins will get the map, and we're going to be seeing them in Ancient next.
Indeed, Reno, Axins with a very strong start on the CT side, having a non-stop win. Another 7 win streak. Yeah. And PEEKEDYA struggling to even get anything started. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be right back with you very shortly as we're going to chuck it to a little break, as our next map is going to be Ancient.
Hello, overclockers!
Advantage, you have to buy this.
This is so weird. Wait. I click. Oh my god, what the?
Well, that's crazy.
It shouldn't be possible now. Like,
oh my god.
Okay.
I like it. It's really good. This is really good. Oh, it's super fast. Oh, this is good, bro.
Wow. Release the mouse. I miss the click feeling already.
Oh, it's so light.
This is interesting. Oh
my god.
It's just a linear.
Wow.
I was telling my teammates, like, you guys need to buy this now.
rendezvous. Make some time for me and you. Get you over, treat you right. We vibing like Pick it rendezvous. Make some time for me and you. Get together, you and I. We vibing like It's getting kind of personal. I know my inhibitions, I just let them go. Stole my heart just like a criminal. I think it's time you let me know if you wanna kick it rendezvous. Make some time for me and you. Get you over, treat you right. We vibing like kick it rendezvous. Make some time for me and you. Get together, you and I. We vibing like yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, look what you done. Took a living woman and turned her into stone. I guess I should be thankful. You gone cause you chew with your mouth full. You, I should've run once I figured out that you can't work your tongue. I guess I should be grateful. You're gone, I mean that was painful. Like I said, I'm really glad you're gone, but I'm sad to see what I've become. I was burning like a girl on fire, then you came around and put it out. You really made me think we were lovers. I let you in and underneath my covers. All I wanted was a hot girl summer, but I'm a cold bitch now, what a bummer. You really played my heart like a drummer, mentally drained me kinda like a plumber. All I wanted was a hot girl summer, but I'm a cold bitch now, what a bummer, yeah. Who you think you are? Literally no one, if we're being honest. I guess you should be thankful. You got to spend time with an angel. You think about me, dream about me when you're asleep. Then you wake up so empty, so cold, just like me. You really made me think we were lovers. I let you in and underneath my covers. All I wanted was a hot girl summer, but I'm a cold bitch now, what a bummer. You really played my heart like a drummer, mentally drained me kinda like a plumber. All I wanted was a hot girl summer, but I'm a cold bitch now, what a bummer, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like I said, I'm really glad you're gone, but I'm sad to see what I've become. I was burning like a girl on fire, then you came around and put it out. You really made me think we were lovers. I let you in and underneath my covers. All I wanted was a hot girl summer, but I'm a cold bitch now, what a bummer. You really played my heart like a drummer, mentally drained me kinda like a plumber. All I wanted was a hot girl summer, but I'm a cold bitch now, what a bummer, yeah. Ooh, yeah. You always make me feel like, oh yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone, yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. Take take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like, yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone, yeah, you're the reason I'm going out of my mind. Just can't stop thinking about you. Just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home, yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone, yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just want yeah, you always make me feel like home, yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone, yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you.
Advantage, you have to buy this.
This is so weird. Wait. Click. Oh my god, what the?
Wait, that's crazy.
It shouldn't be possible now. Like,
Oh my god.
Technology. And I like this. It's really good. This is really good. Oh, it's super fast. Oh, this is good, bro.
wow. Release the mouse. I miss the click feeling already.
Oh, it's so light.
This is interesting.
Oh my god.
It's just a linear switch.
I was telling my teammates, like, you guys need to buy this now.
Hello everybody, welcome back to EPIC47. We just had an exciting game between PEEKEDYA and 8sins. 8sins able to bring it back on Nuke, 12-5. We saw a bit of a glimpse of hope out of PEEKEDYA in that first half, but they dropped the ball in the second half.
Indeed, Arena 8sins had a dominating start on the first map of Nuke, which was 13-5. PEEKEDYA was nowhere to be seen on the second half when the moment we swapped over to the CT side, which is where 8sins done their bread and butter, which is where the hard work began. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll move on to the map of Mirage.
It's ancient.
Sorry,
it's okay, it's ancient.
Ancient, which is being picked by PEEKEDYA. PEEKEDYA on the map of Ancient. This should be a comeback for PEEKEDYA, pretty much. Talking about Ancient as a map as a whole, what's your opinion on it? Do you think it's the CT or T side?
Personally, I love Ancient. I think it's a really well-balanced map. I think it can slightly skew towards the CT side, but PEEKEDYA, they've come into this game, they've picked this map, so I'm thinking they've got something up their sleeves.
100%, because especially, like you mentioned before, this is the equal map. It's an equal playing field. And right now, PEEKEDYA has a lot of work to do. 8sins, I don't think there's much pressure on them, but I think there is expectations of them doing a 2-0 towards PEEKEDYA, because I think it's very important that 8sins be in the upper bracket.
Oh, definitely. They are the favourites here by far. But we can't forget about PEEKEDYA's run throughout the entirety of the group stage.
7-0, same thing on the side of 8sins. These teams have been on fire, but unfortunately, there's going to be one team who's going to the upper bracket, one team going through the horrible lower bracket. Trust me, if
no, you don't want
on the side of 8sins, expectations are so much higher, especially like a guy like Fraser, the IGL, Tornex, the new signing, Dobbo, the entire squad of 8sins. A lot is on the lines for these guys. These guys have had the expectations are much higher for them.
Oh,
they need to perform, especially right now. The map of 8sins need to close this game, get it done and dusted. But unless PEEKEDYA pulls out something random, make sure, remember this: the best of ones. I'm telling you, 8sins was 100% played between these two teams, and right now, PEEKEDYA needs to start something. I don't want to say it's going to be a little bit too late. If they go for the low bracket, it's going to be very, very challenging.
Yeah, I'm sure they've got a lot ahead of them. And PEEKEDYA, obviously seeing them through the group stage, they were very impressive. But 8sins, they've been impressing us too. 7-0 themselves. They've been keeping it nice and clean throughout this entire tournament. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they can do going into this Ancient side. They have picked the CT side, so it's going to be good.
Yeah, one thing I really want to know from you, do you think the first map was kind of a fluke for the side of PEEKEDYA?
I mean, a fluke in the side, in the fact that they got 5 rounds? No, I think 8sins took a while to get into it. I think they started off slow. They were a bit sloppy towards the start, but they started to find their momentum. They started to find their groove, and they made their way into the win. Eventually.
Do you think we're going to be going to the map of Mirage?
Well, that's a difficult question, because PEEKEDYA, they had some crispy headshots that game, but I think it's going to be a tough one, and Mirage, it's a 50-50.
My biggest concern right now is on how will these teams really manage the stress right now, because it is on the side of PEEKEDYA's, it's a one game. It's a one map away. You're in the lower bracket, but on the side of 8sins, even though losing the map of Ancient and moving to Mirage, it gives them opportunity. But on the side of PEEKEDYA, they don't really have much opportunity or room to really make mistakes, especially in this best of 3. You want to be in the upper bracket and have a smooth path and journey towards the grand finals, which also especially this grand finals, the winners will get a Logitech Super Pro 2. A Super Pro X2 Super Strike, which will be given to the MVP, and another amazing Logitech video. Also, I'd like to give our thanks to our sponsors that makes this event possible: Overclockers and XP Pro Eyewear, ladies and gentlemen. Shortly, we'll be getting to the map of Ancient, which we should not be taking not too long.
No, but I mean, talking about overclockers, they make some fantastic computers, fantastic pre-builts.
I love the keyboards.
Good quality.
I love a Ducky keyboard.
Yeah?
I really like I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, they're high quality.
Ducky keyboards are nice keyboards. I'm not even gonna lie to you. like, what? Actually, you know one thing. Talking about keyboards, yeah. I'm planning to actually get a Logitech keyboard, you know.
Yeah.
And also get some new Logitech gear because I don't know why. I feel like
Logitech stand here. Go ahead.
that's the plan. You know what? Yeah. Once I'm done with this cast, you know, I'm planning to go check out the Logitech stand. You know, they have some good stuff, and I really want to try this new mouse because they have it on display, right? I really want to give it a try because I've seen so many pros like Hunter, so many pros talking like, wow, this mouse is actually good. If a pro is telling me he plays all their life games, they're probably gonna know more about my equipment, but surely we'll be getting into the game. But either way, eventually, XP Pro Eyewear, great eyewear brand, especially people for glasses like me, especially the amount of blue light we get off gaming. XP Pro Eyewear is a way to go if you're looking to get some really good quality glasses. XP Pro Eyewear, please do check them out. If you're on the Epic Line Kettering Center, do check them out. They have a booth. They probably know more about glasses than me. Even though I'm a glasses user, I'm just half the time I'm always blind anyways. Oh Lord, but. Let's talk about a little bit more about, because I think we've done enough yapping about Ancient. Let's talk about Mirage.
Well,
I hate Mirage.
You hate Mirage? I love Mirage. It's puggy, it's aim heavy. You know, there's a little bit, there's a sprinkling of utility around, but, you know, when it comes down to it, it is an aim map. And that's exciting Counter-Strike.
What position do you play on Mirage? Really good question. Lord have mercy. Lord, you're a B anchor, aren't you?
I am the B anchor, and I'm proud of it because they're
Hell no.
a solid part of the team. Either way, it's a very 50-50 map, I think. Mirage can go either way. Whoever's feeling it, whoever's got the headshot in them, I think they're going to take it.
I'm more of a. I like playing window and A side. I love playing towards stairs.
You like open mid every round?
No.
No?
Maybe it depends. If I'm in the zone, yeah, I'm going to pull out the Deagles. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get straight into the second map of the day. In its best of 3, it's going to be Ancient. Ancient starting on the CT side and Peekers are going to be on the T side.
Yeah, look at this. 4 players towards B, going up towards cave. They are going to get caught out, but information has been delayed. Prime gets the first kill onto Shane. Menace does manage to trade it back, but here we go in towards Red Room. The kills are starting to come through. Laboured spray from Fraser, not able to get anything, but Tornex finding 2 crispy headshots, and it's all down to Dobbo, last man standing. He has the USP, he has got the armor, but Daniel and MGMT taking this nice and slow, planting on the A-bomb side.
A 1v2, which is doable for Dobbo. With no kit on hand, he needs to play it fast, quick. Now it's going to be most important, but now they're all going to be on the CT. One in cave, one in CT. He's making a lot of noise. He's not afraid. Daniel's going to be aware. He's going to get the perfect time on the backside. Yes, he is. MGMT and Daniel Gilan get themselves a first round on the side, on the T side.
They're just keeping this round nice and clean. Clean rush up towards B. Those headshots were coming through. And that means they're going to be able to get those guns out. Got a few Galils here. MP7. I've been seeing the MP7 a lot recently. What do you think about it?
I hate it.
You hate the MP7? Oh, I love the MP7.
I love the MP9. I don't know why. I feel like with MP9 you have more control. And also, have you noticed the new meta lately? I've noticed a lot of pros are particularly going towards Cave, trying to get Cave control. Maybe Cave is the new meta right now, especially on the CT side. If you're particularly holding the B side, Tornex getting the first timing, perfect timing, getting the first kill onto MGMT now.
Look at this.
Prime.
Towards Kate.
Sorry, go for it. You know what? I'm gonna let you cook.
Yeah, fights towards Cave. They're starting to accelerate towards the site now. Tadpole doing work on that 5-7. The Crocodile comes to eat, and here we are. Tornex finds a kill, and it's just Shane. Lonely old Shane, last man standing. That Molotov's going to completely take him out. What can he do? Look at this. Dobbo on the backstab.
And Fraser's going to be anticipating for the attack. Entices Shane. Come outside, mate. Let me teach you a lesson. This is what I mean about Axon. Axons are so unpredictable, especially that 4 spies. Their 4 spies are deadly.
Yeah, doing work for that 5-7. Tadpole absolutely destroying them on that push. You know, they got a bit flustered there. I saw Silent Peekers. No, they got the first. The first kill went their way, but they just got shut down.
Indeed. No, I feel like Ancient. I've noticed another thing about the meta. I've noticed actually screw the meta, yeah. I've noticed they don't really contest it for mid anymore. After losing that mid, now they can go towards the A side. Now it's gonna be on Dobbo to really defend the site. Now he's gonna push him back into Cave. Now he's away. He's gonna relay back the information towards his teammates. Prime, he's in Cave. Daniel with the shotgun. Tornex needs to get something started. Dorbo doesn't able to get the first kill. Daniel's able to return the favor. The trade is there. The shotgun is so perfect. Shane with the little
oh my
god. Prime getting the double kill that is required for his team to get himself started. Fraser in cave. Oh my god, this is so close.
Asylum Peekers doing a fantastic job there, right down to the wire, but MGMT, what a nice shot, getting it across the line, keeping them in this game, and the money on 8sins is in the bin. We're going to get a few M4s, but that was sloppy from 8sins. We expect more from them.
I think they weren't ready for the A rush because they thought that, okay, more likely in full spy rounds, you really want to go take early control of mid. So I think that's what caught 8sins off the guard. So I don't think they anticipated and double. Look at the timing. The timing was very, very bad. I don't even blame it. You can't really have a go at a man. Can't even have a go at a man like that. A lot of heavy utility towards mid. They're not going to really. And Tadpole is going to be the first person trying to jiggle peek, trying to get any decent information that can give to his teammates. Menace working his way up to catwalk. But it's a double on cave. John Menace. Is he going to really push for the cave? No, they're not.
That smoke's going to deny any more vision. The mid control is starting to come through. NCX finds one. And that's going to start them into this round. 4 players towards the B bomb site. Really want this to go their way, but the trades are starting to come through now. Fraser going through the wall will start to take a little bit of damage, but Asylum Peekers are on the back foot now. 36 points of health between the two players. They're in for a treat here as Tadpole starts to run towards A, sorry. And look at this. Fraser is starting to look for his kill through the smoke, but they're playing this nice and slowly.
But the problem is this, they don't know where the other player is on the T side. Menace, he's in cave, he's really tucked himself in towards the A side. Now they're gonna it's gonna be a challenge. Like, will Menace be able to get him off the bomb? Fraser has the kit, I'm not sure what they're doing.
10-second defuse.
Kit, with a kit on hand, he's defending. Oh my god, Menace! Has he? No, oh my god.
They haven't got the kit.
Oh, they haven't got the kit? Oh,
No.
apologies, sorry. In my eyes, I thought that was a kit.
You can't see the kits, but anyway, Asylum Peekers are going to find their 3rd round. That was 8sins round to win.
That was a determined round, but he peaked it perfectly, causing 8sins to get off the bomb. But I'm not sure why was Fraser given the kit when he's the lowest. And no one was defending him. What was he looking at? Oh, it's fine. You know what? Yeah, it's a reset. It's a reset. Now 8sins are going to go for a half by going to invest in a scout, M4s, and a MP7. And heavily on utility as well, though. While on Sadders, on Peekers, something.
They are struggling on the utility. You have to go down to that MP7. You know, a few negotiations here and there. Shane will find the first onto Tornex. It's quickly into the A bomb site now. Look, all 5 players are starting to go here. We have Shane towards Donut, but these 2 players towards Red. They're going to try the. Yeah, it might just be a save at this point. What can you do? I didn't see any kits being brought into this round, so it's going to have to be a quick one here. Oh, we do have 1 kit on Tadpole, so they're going to have to start accelerating towards the site now. Prime is on that lurk, and it's clean. It's so clean from Asylum Peekers. Look, 5 players alive.
4-1. I'm not sure how this team is making it possible. Some parts of me would love to see this team 8sins really come to life now. Now Peekers, they're destroying them. I can see why they chose Ancient. Ancient, it seems to be working in the favor, while the side on the CT side on 8sins, they really are struggling to really get the footing around the game. Shane, Daniel, all having their impact in the game, and this is what I love about this team. It's all team play. They're playing with each other. They're playing for each other, not against each other.
Yeah, and Asylum Peekers, the underdog coming into this entire match, and they're proving their worth now on the T side of Ancient. You know, they've got some nice plays coming towards the A bomb site. They've managed to flush out 8sins every single time, catch them off guard, catch those timings. We have got Dobbo on that Deagle, gonna looking for that headshot. Molotovs are gonna push him off the position, but that smoke is helping him. The headshots are coming through, and it's just Fraser left on the bomb site. Gonna go for those pot shots, but not able to get anything across the line, and it's just another dud round.
Dead man round. Prime could try to play for some kills, but I don't think it's anything. Shane is going for that mid lurk. Gonna try to catch Prime off guard. I think Prime is aware of what is on stake now. 8sins, there's nowhere to be seen on the server right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this seems to be Asylum Peekers right now, they're on the run. They're on the run for their money. They're showing why they deserve to be here on the second map.
Well, PEEKEDYA, Asylum Seekers, whichever they decide to be called, they are making this way. They're making their way into this game nice and cleanly. Saints, they've managed to scrape another buy together, but I see a few concessions here. They've got FAMAS, they've got two. Okay, they've got one FAMAS, enough utility, but they've really got to bring it back into this game.
It really is now more than important than ever for these guys to really ace and start to lock in and start bring the game in now. This CT side is not going according to plan, and if I was them to take a timeout, why is no one going wrong? Why is Tony's getting caught off guard? Like, look at Tony, he's trying to play aggressive, but he's always getting caught off the wrong possible timing. This is the 4th, 5th time we've seen him, especially on round number 7.
Yeah, they've got the coach behind them as well. They should be using those timeouts to their advantage. Asylum Peekers not quite got that coach behind them, but look here, nice B rush right into it. All 5 players are here. They are going to be met by a headshot by NCX. Tadpole will go down. Prime spamming through that smoke. The bomb has to go down soon, as those utility are going to start running in. And you're going to get that trade off into the 3 versus 3. Nice and close here. Spams are going to start coming through, but not able to find anything. And there's no utility left. They've burnt away through all of it. We have got Daniel on the site, going to be defending that for his life right now.
But the situation right now is this. They really put themselves in a difficult position. Hold the hell on. It's now a 1v1 MGM versus Double. Double knows what is on the line. And MGM is going to play the aggressive swing to really get themselves another 6. Axons, I won't even, as much as my love for both of these guys are, but this team right now, they're nowhere to be seen. The entire image of Axons that we have created for ourselves is gone.
Time and time again, they've been caught off guard. Asylum Peekers have been picking the right bomb sites at the right time, making sure that those timings go in their favor. They say timings, but they are calculated timings, and they're being caught off guard every single time. Axons, they have a bit of a desperate buy here. Tornex might have invested into that M4, but everyone else, MP9s, the Eagles, 5.7, it's a bit scrappy.
My only issues I'm having right now, they're not taking space. They're scared. I think Asylum Peekers, I'm gonna call them Peekers, apologies, sorry. Peekers, right now, Tornex, he's trying to play aggressive, he's trying to get something started for his teammates. Now he's gonna lose the most crucial weapon, which is gonna be the M4 double. He's gonna try to go for the retreat, but little does he know there's a bombard of utility. Prime with the MP9, gonna keep it going. Can he get a second?
Oh! Finds one. That's something, I suppose, but Dobbo, he's going to be caught off guard.
Oh my god.
They're really dropping the ball in this round, this map.
As much as I have love for these guys, I'm not sure what I am saying. This is not the Counter-Strike I want to be seeing.
This is sloppy from Axons. We expect a lot from them, being the 2nd seed in this entire tournament. And Asylum Peekers, they came into this as the underdogs, but they're showing us why Ancient is their map pick. Axons have not had an answer to their aggression so far. And Frazier's going to do his best to keep this one going. He's going to be taken down, and that's a 7th round. The half has been won already. Axons, if they want to even stand a chance, you have to try and find at least 4 or 5 rounds.
Indeed, it's a really difficult conversation that Axons needs to have now. They're trying to activate so hard. They really are trying. You can clearly see it. Now they're on the 3,400 max loss bonus. I don't think there's more money that you can really bring in as a team now. They're so worried now because that the problem is this right now with Axons right now. They're struggling to even trying to get entry. They're trying to get space. But now look at this. Double. Traders there though.
Yeah, and the trades keep coming through. Menace are making their way towards mid. They're going to slow it down here, not wanting to give up any more control. They have got a lot of utility on their backs right now, so they could just ease it into a bomb site, making sure that they take the space. Look at this, going towards A main. Utility is getting pushed towards Frazier. He's going to push that towards A main as they start to make their way into the A main position. Prime is here, going to spot out Shane. Surely, no, they start going towards B. Not hearing that drop from Shane. Needs to be met quickly here. That utility is starting to come out. Shane on that backstab is going to be able to find them. It's a tadpole! Laboured spray there, not able to get it across the line. Now he's been shot, but Fraser missing the AWP shot. That's a good position for Shane. Going to run him down. Tadpole, nice trade. Just about bringing it back.
And the 2v2 on our hand. Prime needs to activate now. Does get the first kill and then a nice second kill coming from the support of Tadpole. And for once, we've seen a nice clean 8-sins round.
Yeah, I'm really happy to see 8-sins getting around like a second round finally. I mean, I think if they could keep this up, they could bring that momentum back. It could be a domino effect. And if they can get 5 rounds, I'm happy to say this is a close game. Indeed,
like I really want to see 8-sins come to life. Look how they played the first map. AVP is going to be dropped to Fraser, the big green. He needs to utilize now. He needs to. On the CT side, AVP should be more working in your favor, not against you. The timings were perfect from PEEKEDYA. Perfect timings. The main question is are they able to maintain it now? Will 8-sins be able to utilize it and run with it? Because they have the money. Their bank account is stronger than mine. But I'm worried. I really am worried because I don't think Peekers are going to go for the rushes. Now they're going to slow down this strat, which is going to be good. And Shane does get the first kill onto Fraser on the AWP, which is a big loss.
He's been dangerous with that AWP so far. No, even in Nuke, he was always on it, getting a few kills here and there, but he's really shown his stuff in Ancient so far. Into the A bomb site. Prime won't be able to find one. Tadpole is here on the bomb site. Good shot onto NCX. Bringing it back, trying his best to claw himself another round win. Shane will start to run towards B, but he will be met by Prime, who, Tadpole takes down Shane. Back into the 2 versus 2 now. Both players towards B. This is it. They need to take this round. Otherwise, 8-sins could definitely be back into this.
Utilities are going to come into favor now. The smoke. They're going to try to. Oh, perfect timing from Prime. Swinging it out. Now it's going to be on Daniel. 45 seconds now left on the clock. The bomb on his back. He's going to run for it. He's going to run towards the A site. He's money off Red Room.
That's a good fake.
It really is. Nice. He's going to go for Cave for sure. Yes, he is. Cave has been the new meta, and I'm calling it now. Oh my god.
But we saw Daniel on Nuke have some really good clutches. So this is his time right now. It's time to shine. He's got the utility to back him up. That bomb is going to go down a few. I'm not going to decide to spam through that smoke. Playing this one nice and safe. Both players going towards long. That spam's going to come through Daniel in a desperate situation right now. He needs to get this spray down. And the laboured spray from Prime. He's going to reset and he's going to get it. 8-sins find their 3rd round. Very scrappy from them, but they do get it. Bringing this one back 3-7. They've done a good job so far.
I think it's more important that 8-sins needs to lock in now. They're running with it, enjoy it. 2 more rounds, I think you have a game on your hands. Even now, you still have a game, but it would be nice for them to get a good, decent amount of rounds in the bag on the first half because we can clearly see the struggles are there. And some days as a team you have good days and bad days. I think today's map was not the greatest day.
But this is a silent Peekers map pick, so we did expect them to have a few things up their sleeve. That's why they're on the C side, but they're going for that mid-aggression. We've got that AWP on Shane. We'll be able to find the first on the Tornex. Dobbo with that quick trade. Trades coming back and forth. NCX finds Dobbo to the 4 versus 3. Silent Peekers, they are doing their best to keep this one nice in their favour. Bomb is all the way in T-spawn. Still got a minute 20 left on the timer, so plenty of time to slow this one down, play this very methodically, and try and take that space.
Prime is aware now. He's in the prime position right now. The main question is this. If he's getting spots out, Daniel's aware now. Menace with the flash. He's going to try to get the perfect timing onto Prime now. Trying to prevent him. Get anything starting on Prime with 2 kills on his back. Bomb getting planted now. Prime, you're aware of what's going on now. NCX.
It's going to dissipate any time now. NCX finds a nice shot onto Tadpole, bringing this one back. This was not supposed to be their round. NCX going for headshots, not able to get it. Fraser with the AWP shot. What a shot through the wall. And that's going to be a 4 for 8-sins. That was so scrappy. That was so close.
Oh, Aikens. This is what I mean. This team is unpredictable. I miss Jerry Carson. I miss Carson because this team is unpredictable. And Peekers right now, I'm not sure to where they're being seen now. Aikens get themselves a 5th, or will Peekers get themselves an 8th? Keep that round gap quite big.
You know, with 5 rounds, 8 cents could definitely bring this back. You know, we saw Nuke, that was a 5-7.5. And we saw how dominating they were. Look at this. Got a bit of a light sprinkling, got Mac 10s, Galil's the scrappiest fight we've seen so far. You know, they've got to go for it, they have to get this round. Make sure that 8-cents don't have that momentum going into the next half, have that confidence. Shut them down whilst they can.
And also getting the early space which required. Fraser's now aware of the situation now.
Oh, what a shot from him. Nice headshot.
But the trade is there. Tornix is aware now. And now he has to do cleaning duties for the side of Fraser. Oh my god, Shane.
Heckline's doing work. Dobbo gets that kill on to NCX, but Tadpole with that lowly FAMAS. He's going to be met by Shane, who shuts him down immediately. 4 rounds. Do you think that's enough going into the next round?
Should be well enough. 8-cents, if they really want to have a game on their hand, they need to win the next pistol. It really is crucial for them to start this T-side campaign really strongly. They need to start off with a banger, go for that rush, play aggressive, think of a strat that you have not thought of before. And that's why I say Fraser, as a very well-respected IGL, he is capable of doing many things. And one thing I know about him, he knows how to clutch. He knows how to bring rounds back.
Yeah, he does. But look at this. 4 players towards the B bomb site for 8-cents. Here they go into the rush. They've got that one lurk coming up towards cave now. Inside to go towards mid, but they don't want this B bomb site. Shane finds the first onto Fraser, and that's drawn them away, but they're going back and forth, as Menace is here, taking those shots, but getting shut down immediately. They shut up the bomb site. That bomb is going to go down, and Tadpole finds a really nice shot onto MGMT, and it's a dire situation for Asylum Peekers as they try and make their way back into the bomb site. Here we go, NCX finds one. NCX, oh, he's having a crispy one. He's going to try and find his 4th for the round, bring this one back for Asylum Peekers. But as we've seen, Tornex, he's been having a crispy game so far. And a nice headshot. And that's 5 for 8-cents. And this is their way back into this game.
I think this way the 8-cents started their pistol. They should run with some momentum. The bomb planted. Now on the side of Peekers, they're gonna try to go maybe good money. Maybe NCX can go for a good decent weapon. Maybe get a Tech 9 or even an MP9. What am I saying? I'm so sorry.
Okay, MP9, whatever, 5.7.
Yeah, the 5.7. Oh, you see, like that's how I'm sorry, out of the zone right now. But let me get myself back in the zone. 8-cents. Considering what 4 could be, Tornex going for the late lurk though. Hold on, that's an all mid. That's a wrong gamble. Oh my god.
Are they going to fall into the trap? I don't think so. As they start to make their way towards B, it's just Shane by himself.
They need to go fast.
Yeah, look at the backstab here. They're going to go as fast as they can, catch them off guard if they can.
Oh,
they've got the Zeus out. Shane with that Zeus going to go through the smoke.
Oh my god!
And the Galil, okay, not able to get anything. Thank God for 8-cents, but
oh my god,
was so scary. He got the Galil. He had a chance.
Oh my god, Menace with the deagle, unable to get anything. But how?
So many Zeus kills.
This is the second Zeus kill in this best of 3 on the second map of Ancient. Oh my lord, 8-cents having a comeback right now. 2 rounds. It's a 2-round gap now. 2-round gap. 8-cents needs to maintain it right now. But that gamble, I would have said if the Silent Peak is pushed mid and went straight to catwalk. Oh my god.
That could have been a dangerous round for 8-cents. But no, it's enough fun and games with the Zeus. A little bit of BM between the 2 teams. No, typical of Epic Land.
Oh, Epic Land. You never see to surprise me. Tornex are gonna get the first, but got information there is 3 in mid. While most of his players break it to the B side now. All the CTs are where now Prime.
Oh, Prime is already. Are they aware of this position? Yes, they are. Shane can find it. NCX finds the next. And it's it back into 2. Oh my god, it's a 2 versus 2 somehow. Tadpole is here. Gets the trade onto NCX. MGMT, the last man standing. He has to clutch this one out. He had a fantastic game in Nuke. but he has to do something here. Brings momentum back in their favour. He starts to make his way towards that bomb site. That nade does some nasty jam damage towards him. Gonna find the first round to Tadpole, but Dobbo, excellent trade there.
Allow his team to get killed, and he kills them. Respect.
Baiting or trading?
It's a really good question. In level 1 facing, we call it baiting, and we hate you. But we don't hate him now because every round matters. Yeah. You know, like every little helps. Every little round, where every round helps.
Oh, absolutely. And considering that both teams are starting to get so close, 8sins are 1 round away from tying this one up, keeping this one nice and close. And you know, they could potentially be closing this one out because they are starting to push their way towards mid. NCX, are they going to go through that smoke? They are jumping through. Tornek's going to be tested. He gets a 1 kill, or 2 kills, sorry. And Shane, the last man standing with that P250. There's nothing to say. A nice clean round from 8sins.
This is like a death match.
Yeah, 8sins. It's just death match, and like, they got a lot of money now.
Now the round is tied up. 8-8 lead in round number 17. 8sins been on a flawless T side. 4 rounds in the bag, but the main question is, are they able to maintain this momentum? We've seen it done it on the first map of Nuke, but on the second map of PEEKEDYA on Agent.
Yeah, so PEEKEDYA, Asylum Peekers, whichever you want to call them, they are now on the back foot as 8sins have that momentum. They're going to try and steamroll them in this game. Shane is going to try and make his way towards Red Room. That nade is going to go past him. Daniel is here. I don't think he goes through that smoke, but Shane's going to be caught off guard. Tornex having a really good game so far, but NCX, oh, what a nice 2 shots from him. He's going to bring it back into the 3 versus 4 now. Daniel looking for a little bit, getting a bit aggressive here. Might be caught out by Prime if he's not careful. The nade out, he's going to throw it, but Prime does manage to get himself back into position, gets that headshot, making this one into a 3 versus 3.
Prime making the playing field quite equal. But have you seen lately on Twitter about 8sins? About a clip about Prime? No. I'll recommend to watch it. It's quite funny, but
I'll make sure to watch that once this game is done. Whether it goes Mirage or not, that's in question right now. As Menace finds the next one to Frazier. They're busting their way into the bomb site. PEEKEDYA, they find 1 round on their CT side. And you know, the momentum, they've broken it for 8sins. They've got enough money to buy into this round.
And Prime can drop an AK for his team, which is exactly what he's going to do. Now the main question is how 8sins will be playing the next couple rounds, because we're very close to, because it's 1st to 13, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's so important that 8sins needs to lock in and get this game done and dusted, or unless we're going to see ourselves going to a 3rd map of Mirage.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a detriment to PEEKEDYA. They've been trying to take this mid control every single round, but Shane, he's given it up this round. He's
been giving up the rounds that he's been giving up the rounds. Yeah, I think I lost the words about
I missed my words in that one too. But I mean, they're starting to stack the way towards the B bomb site. You know, we know that 8sins have the technical capabilities to execute onto this bomb site, flush out these players. Those flashbangs have been crispy, making sure that they get off the angles. They haven't really been taking cave control. Like, we rarely went into caves this entire game.
I think the problem is this right now, because many, if you look at tier 1 teams, NCX, he should be pushing towards cave, which he is. He gets information, Molly's cave, at least gives information to his team about where the team's going. But hold the hell on, what's going on here? They're already breaking into the red room. I think they're aware they're going to set up the crossfire. The main question is Double, Tornex, they're both dead.
And do you think this is the end of 8sins? Is this the momentum over? They're going to prove it to us right here in this bomb site. Frazier does find that kill onto Shane. Here we go, NCX. Oh, he needed that shot. He needed it. Oh my god. Frazier doing a fantastic job of dragging his team through this round. That bomb is going to go down. Smoke will be dissipated, but Tadpole is here on the advanced angle. MGMT is just not ready for it. Then picks up the AWP. Not really the weapon for the clutch.
Just swap it out though. He knows that he doesn't have much time. Yeah, he's gonna save it. It is pretty much sure. Hold on, wait.
He's going for it.
But the problem is this, he really needs to check every angle properly.
Fraser!
Ah, Fraser,
Absolutely
mate.
dynamite on that orb. 3 kills.
Boom.
Massive impact going into this game. Maybe started off a little bit slowly into that first half, but he's been showing his might here. That orb doing work for the side of 8sins. No wonder why they've given it to him. He's been doing amazing so far.
He's been locking in, he's been doing the hard work, and you can clearly see what Fraser has been doing with his team. Especially with the new signing of Tornex. Tornex, he's trying to play aggressive, he's trying to get the kills, trying to give something to his team to work with something. But right now, it's all on Fraser, Tadpole, Dobbo, Prime. They're all pulling up the sleeves. Tornex needs to turn up a little bit more, maybe be a little bit less aggressive. Potentially, he could be having the same impact as his teammates are.
Yeah, they've called a little bit of a timeout here, wanting to get their coach behind them, make sure that they know what they're doing into this round. 8sins, they've got the luxury of that, so maybe want to slow it down a bit, play it a bit more techie. The smokes are going to come out for that early control. And this like Tornex is going to go for that early mid control. Look here, PEEKEDYA start to take mid, switching things up. They haven't done this, so yeah, not gone for that aggressive mid peak. Daniel will find the first onto Tornex. Shane does take a good amount of damage in the meantime.
Hold on, and they pretty much took over the entire B side. Menace is going to be in cave. He's really in a very difficult situation now. And that grenade should seal the deal. Never mind.
Just misses him. Goes over his head, but that bomb has been planted. They're going to have to prove themselves in this round as they come in for the retake. The kills are just coming through. It's all down to Tadpole. Nice headshot. He's going to have to run. No kit on the side of Daniel. And it doesn't matter as MGMT is going to hit a nice shot onto Tadpole.
It really is a worry right now because 8sins, everything was in the basket. I don't know what was going on, but I feel like PEEKEDYA, they were pushing the cave, got the cave control, which is required, which is pretty good even on the CT side. If you can get heavy cave control, but I don't think 8sins were ready, or pretty much, I don't think they anticipated for that attack.
Definitely not. They had no idea, but PEEKEDYA, they managed to retake it nice and cleanly. We've seen a lot of stuff out of 8sins, but PEEKEDYA, they've been showing their grit here. Their headshots, they've been coming through. The timing's been coming through, and I just want to see a little bit more out of 8sins in terms of their slow plays. But oh my god, Shane's blind, finds 2 kills, and it's just an absolute massacre towards mid. That bomb is going to be lost. Fraser's left all alone. He's got a little bit of utility, but NCX is going to meet him right here. Not sure if he's going to peek the angle. No, he doesn't. And that's an explaining from NCX.
Can I say something? One thing, sorry, mind my language, it's annoying me right now. Why is Tornex going mid constantly? He's with all due respect here, he should not be going mid. I don't think he's the right player to go mid because every time he swings out mid, he always dies. He always dies when he goes out mid.
Yeah, maybe it's just a bit of inexperience. Maybe just a bit of nerves. Maybe just wanted to try and get his team a first kill, but it's not been working out for them so far. And look at the money; they've got nothing going into this round. A few Glocks. They haven't even got a flashbang. They're just going to go for the few picks. I don't know what they can do in this round.
Even a bomb plant would be pleasant. Even a bomb plant would be even lucky.
Yeah, and Daniel's going to shut it down. No, he knows that there can't be much of a round. MGMT is going to find one as well. And I think this round's basically done. Fraser, what? 2 kills towards B. Tadpole's got the AK-47. Menace is on the bomb site, and he's going to play with his food.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no chance for him. That bomb might be able to go down, though. Oh, where'd you peek?
Oh.
Wow.
Either way, Peekers.
Way too close.
Way too close. Now they're at match point. Yeah, I don't. If you want honesty, I've expected more from 8sins. I don't really see any competitors. It's just like, don't.
8sins on paper should definitely be the better team. I know, even though it's Asylum Peekers map pick, we expect a lot of 8sins. They've had some international experience. They've got some good maps. They've got some good games underneath them. Unlike Asylum Peekers, who are a bit of a puggy team. But coming into this round, it could be the last. But Tornex does find one towards mid. Finally, that mid peak is gonna go his way. But as I say that, he goes down into the 4 versus 3 yet again for 8sins. These open kills have not been going their way.
Another thing as well I want to point out, this right now, this 8sins is nowhere to be. The image is gone. This team is so... I would love to believe in a comeback, but right now, Tornex is getting the first kill. Hold the hell on. Maybe I take back everything I say, ladies and gentlemen. Potentially, we're on match point. MGMT on the site with the bomb. I mean, apologies, what am I saying? MGMT with the AVP defending the B site. Bombs on T site. The flashes are going to come into play now sooner or later. Now they're aware that now they're bringing it into the B side. One play on cave. It's going to be a fast maneuver. It's either going to be do or die. Really is.
This is definitely do or die for 8sins. They need this round if they want to stay alive in this map. They don't want to bring it into the Mirage, which we know could be very puggy. But here we go. Menace going to catch Tadpole off guard just about. A bit of a labour spray there, but he does get it across the line. Frazier is here, finds that kill onto NCX, fighting for his life, fighting for this game. Nice crispy headshots, oh my god. MGMT not going to be able to get it. That AWP is going to be safe, and 8sins staying alive.
By the fin of a string. 8sins and Tornex with all... Listen, I'm not sure what the game plan is, but right now Tornex should not, because he's constantly going game mid. Yes, he does get the first kill, but the second kill, he keeps overextending it.
Yeah, they might want to try and switch that one up, as it's not really been working out for him. Not in the way he wants, at least. You know, it's okay getting 1 kill, but you need to get away from that situation and not give up the trade.
But he always puts himself in a vulnerable situation, which is really annoying me, because I've seen him play on Prestige. I've seen how he likes to play. This is not the way Tornex should be playing, man. It's really making me a little bit frustrated, because I'm like, this is not the 8sins that we know. Pika should be, in a way, the easier team. It is disappointing. To either way, talking about that, they're going to break it in towards the A side now. The CTs are now where utility is now layered up, and ooh, wrong timing for Tadpole.
The kills are coming through. Daniel, he's going to find that one through the smoke. They are starting to make their way into the bomb site. Dobbo doing a good job alongside Frazier. Doing a fantastic job of making their way into the bomb site. That bomb is going to go down. They have donut control. They have control of Temple as well. So it's just a case of Asylum Peekers. Do they save or do they retake? They've got middling money. 2k across, 2k on MGMT, 2k, 3k on Menace. If they save here, like, it might be the only option.
I think it really is the only option right now.
Yeah, but Menace, like, he's got 2,900. He might be able to drop over an M4 to one of his teammates. You know, they're going to go hunting. They know that this round is down to the wire, but they're going to manage to keep hold of these M4s. Might be able to upgrade to those AKs if they're lucky. They want to risk it. It's 11 for 8sins, keeping this one as close as it can be. You think we're going to get overtime?
Yes, we are. Hey, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 8sins Shenanigans. You know, you got FaZe Shenanigans, you got 8sins Shenanigans.
Yes. I mean, 8sins, they're keeping this one nice and close. I mean, if you want to call it sloppy or if you want to call it timings, they've been caught off guard way too many times than they should be. You know, Asylum Peekers, we're impressed. I'm impressed by Asylum Peekers. They've really shown their A game here. And this could potentially be the last round of this game. They really want to bring it into Mirage. They can find one through the smoke. Tornex, your arm was peeking through the smoke, okay?
Oh my god, this is so annoying me. I'm sorry, but Tornex, why are you going mid? Why are you going...
His arm was through the smoke. Anyway, besides Tornex, NCX is going to find one, and you say it's going to be overtime. It's a 2 versus 5. 8sins, they're on the back foot. This could be the end. This could be Mirage in the bag.
But Dobbo and Fraser, they're a renowned duo for making the impossible. Hold on, Fraser's getting the first kill with the AK on hand. Menace is covered the backstab right now. It's all on Dobbo with a 1v3, a bomb onto Cat. And 59 seconds, he needs to go fast. 1v3, his health is already low as hell. I think they're going to anticipate it. The main question is Dobbo going to check the angle?
Yeah, he does not expect this whatsoever. He's going to be shut down. And that's Asylum Peekers taking the second map of Ancient. And we're going to go into Mirage.
Indeed it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're seeing a tied up game now. Surprisingly, Asylum Peak is having the game of their lives, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're both very impressed by Asylum because they've been having an excellent game. But I mean, coming in as the 8th seed versus the 2nd seed, you know, this was their map pick. They did a fantastic job making this one close, but Asins, they dropped the ball. They were sloppy in their rounds. As you were saying, Tornex went rid every single round, barely ever finding kills. What was he doing?
It was so disappointing because I feel like this one, as much as I love and respect for both of these teams were not at the level that we expected as a whole. 8 should have performed better. There's so many rounds so many things went wrong on their T side, especially why was Tornex constantly going mid? What was he going mid? He died every single round. He's only got one kill. There's not more for him to go there. There's no need for him to go mid. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to throw into a quick break. Shortly we will be back.
Hello, Overclockers!
Advantage, you have to buy this.
This is so weird. Wait. Click. Oh my god, what the?
Well, that's crazy.
It shouldn't be possible now. Like,
Oh my god. I like this.
It's really good. This is really good. Oh, it's super fast. Oh, this is good, bro.
wow. Release the mouse. I miss the click feeling already.
Oh, it's so light.
This is interesting.
Oh
my god.
It's just a linear reflection.
I was telling my teammates, like, you guys need to buy this now.
couldn't do this right. I'ma do it anyway. I kinda wanna lock this down. Turn the beat up, want your bad love. Turn the beat up, want your bad love. Turn the beat up, want your bad love. Am I just wasting time? Same do's and don'ts and I didn't mind. 매번 반복되는 same old thing. Everything's just all and mid. It's all monotonous anyway. 그리워진 그 꿈은 왜 깊은 잠에서 또 깨어나. 어제 날개 say goodbye. 어릴 때 넌 뭔가 다른 나를 바란 건 see how it goes. I really trust my senses. Catch me if I fall. So done with second guessing. You seem to have it all. In loving the for anything emotional too soon. You got my invitation. Now the rest is up to you. Kick it, rendezvous. Make some time for me and you. Get you over, treat you right. We vibing like Kick it, rendezvous. Make some time for me and you. Get together, you and I. We vibing like Feeling kinda tipsy, didn't drink, so I don't get it. I must be high, but I'm just guessing. It's something in the way you talk. I'll show my hand, let's play it out. Putting my heart up on the table. I really trust my senses. Catch me if I fall. So done with second guessing. You seem to have it all. In loving the for anything emotional too soon. You got my invitation. Now the rest is up to you. Kick it, rendezvous. Make some time for me and you. Get you over, treat you right. We vibing like Kick it, rendezvous. Make some time for me and you. Get together, you and I. We vibing like It's getting kinda personal. I know my inhibitions, I just let them go. Stole my heart just like a criminal. I think it's time you let me know if you wanna kick it, rendezvous. Make some time for me and you. Get you over, treat you right. We vibing like kick it, rendezvous. Make some time for me and you. Get together, you and I. We vibing like
Hello, Overclockers.
Like if you really wanna kind of like a competitive advantage, you have to buy this.
This is so weird. Wait. I click. Oh my god, what the?
Well, that's crazy.
It shouldn't be possible now. Like,
Oh my god.
This is crazy.
And I like this.
It's really good. This is really, really good. Oh, it's super fast. Oh, this is good, bro.
wow. Release the mouse. I miss the click feeling already.
Oh, it's so light.
This is interesting.
Oh my god. It's just a linear fish.
I was telling my teammates, like, you guys need to buy this now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to EPIC47, sponsored by. Apologies, I had the notes right here. Sponsored by Overclocking, XP Pro Eyewear, and Logitech, which with the winner of the MVP for this event will be getting a Pro X2 Super Strike. I am joined by the one and only Yui. What a game we had in the previous map. The map of Ancient, which led to us going to the third and final decider, which is Mirage. Talking about Mirage, actually, let's leave Mirage for a second. So, what we saw in the previous map, how do you think that went?
Well, firstly, it went awfully for 8sins. You know,
Damn.
we say it got to 11, which looked good, but they were just sloppy throughout the rounds. We had players going through mid, getting killed every single round. It just wasn't looking good for them whatsoever. And Asylum Peekers, they managed to get it through across the line. And you know, I wanted to see a bit more out of 8sins. I wanted them to show us the caliber of players they have. We all know how good they can be, but they just weren't showing it. And Asylum Peekers, they got it across the line.
I think my only issue I've had today was like Tornex. Going mid, going mid. There was some successful openers in mid, but he kept dying in mid. Maybe the plan they had in mind, but I don't think nothing went right for the side of 8sins on the map of Ancient. PEEKEDYA, they played Ancient really, really well on the T side and the CT side 8-4, but it was very close to what? 11, 13, 11. 8sins tried to push a little bit of energy, a little bit of petrol that was left in the tank, but I don't think it was enough. I think now the next map of Mirage is going to really be the final decider who will be going to the upper bracket, who's going to be to the lower bracket. But who do you think will be the winner of today's series?
Right, I'm not going to say who's the winner because I want to keep that down to speculation because we have Mirage, the AIM map. It is the new replacement for Dust 2, basically. It is the most puggy map we have. The executes, we have a few of them, but this is where the AIM stars come to show that what they've got.
8sins have some really strong aimers. I think we clearly have seen it. Like he said, I call it the PEEKEDYA of the map.
Yeah.
See what I did there? You see what I did there? PEEKEDYA of the map. So, ladies and gentlemen, shortly we'll be getting into the first map, the third and the final map of Mirage, which will be decided by a knife round, as this is a decider of today's game. But either way, I'm looking forward to Mirage. I'm really interested to see what these teams will be, what type of strats we're going to be expected to see on the map of Mirage. So, ladies and gentlemen, so keep yourself. It's been a very long series, so let's keep it going for our teams. Let's keep supporting 8sins. All the side of the underdogs that no one knew about, the PEEKEDYAs with the outrageous names. But hey, we're gonna turn the blind eye. But all that matters is the Counter Strike, which we've seen on paper. People were saying 8sins it should be easy 2-0, but PEEKEDYAs pushed it to the third and the final map. We went for Nuke, which was 8sins. We went for Ancient. Ancient PEEKEDYAs. God damn, it has been a long day, yeah.
Very long day.
And we have more Counter Strike for tomorrow, so let's not worry about tomorrow. Let's worry about what's on hand. Shortly, we'll be getting into the game very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. But how you been enjoying Epic Clash? Because this is your first casting event.
This is my first casting event, and I'm very excited to be doing it. So I've been a CS admin for a few times now. I was at EPIC47. We got 4 rounds total. Came dead last, but you know, that's okay. We're here now, and I'm a caster because obviously I'm not good enough at the game.
Oh, you know what? We relate. We relate.
Yeah. Well, looks like we're going to get straight into the game. The knife round is going ahead. We're going to be deciding who gets to start on which side. Look at them all going towards A bomb site. The knives, you know, some of them have got some nice knives though.
I love a butterfly knife.
Yeah, I love a butterfly knife. Probably one of my favourites. You got a knife?
No, I'm too poor. I saw my Deagle Prince stream quite a while ago. If I had a chance, I would buy a knife right now.
Here we go.
It's too expensive.
Looks like 8sins wins the knife round, and that means, we'll see what side they want to start. It probably will be the CT side.
Yes, I think so. Yes, we are. 8sins are going to start on the CT side, and Peekers are going to start on the T side, ladies and gentlemen. And This is the final time, which we will be saying, and we will be saying goodbye to one of these teams that'll be going to the lower bracket and saying hello to the upper bracket team.
Yeah, and I bet these teams are also getting pretty tired by this point, so it's going to be Huggy, Amy, Jules taking across the board. Look, 4 players who would be a classic V-Rush might be in the view right now. I've got a smoke and a flash on the side of Asylum Peakers. Menace is going to start throwing that utility out now. But
I think it's the standard set. I think they're aware now. They're getting ready for the B push. Dobbo and Prime need to anticipate for the attack. Prime get the perfect time. Oh my god, the perfect boost. And the T's on a little bit in the loss. Shane is trying to catch the timing.
Oh, just about.
Oh!
Some nice stuff from Shane, trying his best, kicking and screaming his way through this round. Those headshots have been crispy, but he's going to have to find 3 more alongside Menace if they want to get this round back. That bomb has been dropped in the bomb site, so they're in an awful position right now. Dobbo's on his position. Menace will be taken down, and Shane has to go for the ace to get this round. What was that? A drive-by peek, but he will be shut down. And that's all. That's the first round for 8sins. That could potentially be the momentum they need to bring this game towards them.
Ix is winning the first pistol round. Now they need to run away with this, run with what you can. Mirage as a map as a whole, like you said, it's a Peekers map. It really is a Peekers map and a Puggers map.
Maybe that's where Tornex is going to do his work, swinging mid every single round. But this isn't Ancient. This is Mirage. We know that works.
Maybe mid, you know what? Yeah, Tornex does get the first kill onto Shane, but the trade is not there. Menace is going to be in apartments. Tadpole is going to be the first confrontation he's going to have. But the main question is this: is he going to check every angle carefully? And Tadpole's aware that does get the first kill onto Menace though. And there's 2 players on ramp, and they know like, yeah, nope, that site is gone. Trying to peek, trying to get some anticipation out of the B side there, and the game is gone.
There's no way Asylum Peakers make their way back into this round. They have blocks, a deagle on NCX. Any damage they can do would be amazing for them. Ooh, headshot onto Tornex. Maybe getting a bit too over-aggressive there. They got that deagle. They want to be careful to keep these players alive, keep these rifles going into the next round. You know, it's Mirage. You know, we want those M4s. The FAMAS aren't going to do the job going further into the game.
Tornex.
He wants to peek mid. You can tell.
He really wants to.
He wants to swing. And he gets punished for it. NCX hits the nice.
Oh my god.
What was that from NCX? 2 crispy headshots. He's going to get shut down, but that's some nice stuff out of him.
Good stuff. I think Tornex right now, I'm not sure what's going on. I can sense the urge. You know, you can feel someone be like, I want to peek it, I want to peek it, I want to peek it. He's like that kid at the candy shop.
Too twitchy. Had too much sugar tonight. Or maybe a little too much caffeine, as a lot of Epic Clan players do tend to do.
Oh, I call Epic Clan heaven of energy drinks because these they drink so much. Oh, that's a missed window smoke. Oh, that's a whisper. That's horrible.
Oh, the peek's coming through. Daniel finds one. Oh, and he gets immediately traded into the 4 versus 4. We have got the first rifle round for both of these sides. Silent Peeker are going to go into the 3 versus 3. NCX will be traded instantly by Tornex as he gets a nice shot onto Shane. And they're just being shut down immediately. No bomb. And Asylum Peakers, they're looking lost right now. They don't know what they're doing. They're disjointed. Disappointed.
They're a little bit out of the zone. I think it clearly displays itself right now. Asylum Peakers right now. Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah. Asylum Peakers, they're looking a little bit lost going into this game. 8sins have been destroying them at every angle. You know, we've been seeing a few nice shots from Asylum Peakers. They've obviously got the aim guys on their team, but it's just not enough to get them across the line. The experience and the size of 8sins has been pushing them through this round. You know, we say Tornex has been maybe a little bit too aggressive, but if he can back it up with the headshots, then I'm willing to let him off for this particular game. Maybe Ancient, you shouldn't have, but if we can keep this momentum going, Prime's going to find a nice kill onto MGMT, and they're just getting shut down. And as I say that, NCX Shane, they are bringing it back into the 3 versus 3. Those Tech Knights doing absolutely amazing into this round. Tornex going to try and drag it back in his favour. He's got 4 bullets in his magazine. Fraser's going to get taken down. Tadpole's the last man standing, and Shane got his signature AWP right now, holding the angle, will be taking down NCX. He's hit some nice shots this game. That Deagle has been doing work, and he's looking for that M4. He will pick it up. Full magazine. He's playing Ring Around the Roses with Tadpole right now. He will be spotted out. Tadpole does have that kit, so he has to play it quick. But NCX finds it, and it's an eco round from Asylum Peekers to take their first.
First, but could it be the last? Because right now on the side of Aces, their economy is not in a bad position. They'll be able to double, be able to drop some for his teammates. But on the side of Peekers, that got themselves the first round, played it perfectly, played the Lake B, tried to get the first entries, another person come from behind. So it's been really, really good for these guys. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, and now.
So right, and looks like we have got a little bit of B control coming out the side of PEEKEDYA. Not want to get in too aggressive. Dobbo, look at him with the hero AWP, gonna go straight towards Apps as his teammates stack the A bomb site. Look at them go. 4 players here. Tornex, look at him peeking mid yet again. Dry as hell. Not going to spot anything, and that might be to his detriment as now 3 players looking towards the go-up connector. They're actually boosting up. Is he going to be caught off guard? Look at him. Not in position. Does just about turn around with his life, but he's down so low. Will be taken down eventually, and the kill's starting to come through. Tadpole trying his best to keep hold of the bomb site. Prime is the last man standing on the bomb site. Let him go. Headshots coming out. We'll find 1. We'll find 2. And that's just the bomb site taken. Low HP for these 2 players, but the AWP, it's not the right weapon for the retake.
The retake would have been nice, but Dobbo is aware that he doesn't know that these players are very, very low.
Well, it's not really the right weapon for this low HP.
No, it's not. 60 HP, I think he could have had a chance, but like you said, not the right type of weapon that you need right now.
Yeah, is this the beginning of the end right now? Has PEEKEDYA really got a chance of winning this series?
Too early to say. Aitson still have the round lead, and PEEKEDYA's a lot of work to a lot of things needs to be done on their T side, because the way they keep losing, the way they keep winning round is like they barely get anything started for themselves. But at least Aitson will be able to carry this AVP. I think this AVP is going to be the most crucial asset right now for them to win this next round. PEEKEDYA's also, it's a 1 round gap for tying up this game, especially we're still in the first half. Aitson's on the CT and PEEKEDYA's on the T side.
And the money's in the bin for Aitons. They've got nothing going into the round. Dobbo has that save, or might be the saving grace. And here we go. We've got Tornex round. This is the Tornex round. This is the rush mid. They're peeking it. They got the AWP. They've actually boosted Dobbo up towards ladder. And they might be able to catch someone off guard, but they must be aware of this AWP being held on. Look at them go.
Oh, hold on. NCX, they're going to push and sure. The main question is Dobbo going to be aware of it? Oh my god, Tornex reveals his location. The AVP is able to get the first one, which is good for the first. But the main question is able to get the second. No, it's not. The timing is so bad. Dobbo, you're required to do something, but no. Tadpole in ramp.
Tadpole could be the thorn in their foot, as they don't know about his positioning. Get a kill here, might be able to bring it back, finds 1 on that 5-7, gonna try and isolate the kills, but not able to get anything else. And this PEEKEDYA tying this game up, keeping this one nice and close, and not letting Aitons get across the line.
Aitons, we're not with a bad economy, can work with something with what they have. They're struggling to get early mid control, they're struggling to get control of the B side. No one was at the B side, and they perfectly pretty much took advantage of the situation.
What I've been seeing out of Aitons, they've not really been getting the rounds, but they're not really playing for much map control towards these games. They're not really trying to take the B apps when they've got the timing to do so. The smokes are going to come out towards mid. They're going to try and contest this just a little bit. Tornex might be caught out here if he's not careful, if Shane decides to walk through that smoke. But here we go, towards the A bomb site. The utility's starting to get thrown out now. Shane actually manages to get through. Will be taken down eventually, but not after he takes a kill. Utility's going to block Prime out. Going to go for the spam through the smoke, but it's just not going to work out for him. Daniel is here, close on the angle, but he's searching for this play, and there's no chance. Prime did not have a chance going into that fight. Dogger's just jumping about, trying to get away, save that rifle, but it's just a silver lining at this point. They want to get a few rounds, but they're letting them through the gaps.
Can I make a point? I mean, I noticed the point, which I noticed that what PEEKEDYA did played it perfectly. The pinch. What do I mean by pinch? There was 2 players going mid and 3 on the A side. Caused a little bit more of a distraction on the A. Trying to rush all the CTs coming towards the A side. No one worried about mid. Now that's why the perfect time he went through towards tunnels. Wait, towards. I don't know what he called it.
Underpass?
Yeah, no. Next when you go straight into the A side.
Connector.
Yeah, connector. Yes, that's the word. Con. Sorry, my vocabulary is gone. Get pushing con and getting control of the site. Oh my god, that was perfect.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the fact that Shane managed to get through that smoke, even though he only found 1 kill, that 1 kill had massive impact going into the round. That means Prime was out of position. It means his teammates were out of position. They could just steamroll into the bomb site.
Indeed, Arena now their economy is not in the greatest situation, but they're able to play with. They're going to play with 2 smokes though. They're going to try to play a little bit more of a passive angle, and Molly will eventually flush him out. Double with the hero M4. Now the M4 is lost.
No way of retrieving that. It's all the way in apps. Shane on the other side of the map is going to completely decimate the enemy. I mean, they didn't really have much of a chance going into this round anyway. But I wanted to see a little bit more out of that M4.
Would have been nice.
Prime might be able to go and save it. I think that's probably the best shot they have. They're not going to be able to get any more kills unless Frazier with that USB gets some blinding shots, but
don't think so.
Shane is on 14 HP, so if he gets lucky, which he might as he starts to make his way through the smoke, caught off guard, and there's no way that M4's surely going to be saved. And 8 Sins, now 2 rounds behind PEEKEDYA. They've been bringing they've been playing some really sloppy CS. Their aim stars not popping off. The executes have been catching them off guard every single time. The splits, the pinches, as you say, they've not been working out. They have been working out for PEEKEDYA.
I think you said the words correctly. You took the words out of my mouth. I don't think there's not much to really say. I think you described it perfectly how 8 Sins are playing. It's sloppy CS. The expectation for 8 Sins is much more higher. They have money now. Double with the AVP. He needs to do something with his AVP. Not apologies. I mean Fraser. We've been knowing him as the OPA IGL. Now he really needs to get into his prime and really get something started, because sooner or later you will start to lose round, which is the case. PEEKEDYA are now a 2-round gap between 8 Sins, and 8 Sins haven't won a round since PEEKEDYA has locked on. They'll be on the 5-round streak, and 8 Sins needs to stop this before this even gets out of hand. You're allowing PEEKEDYA to build a bank, and guess what? PEEKEDYA is going to punish you.
We thought 8 Sins were the favourites coming into this game.
2 AVPs now.
Oh my god.
Dobbo and Fraser. This is a gamble.
Bringing out the big guns right now. This is the map to do it. If you're going to bring out 2 AWPs, this is the map. Mirage, the most aimy map we can have. Those AWPs are... There's like lots of long angles for them to go around. And, 8 Sins, they have to try something now. They're desperate to get around across the board. Look at this quick play coming out of the side of PEEKEDYA. The utility's getting flushed out. Spray's not connecting for Tadpole. NCX running down Frazier. Caught off guard here. That AWP's popping off a few shots, but kills are going back and forth as Menace finds one, Tadpole finds one, into the 4 versus 4 now. Menace finds another one, and 8 Sins might be shut out of this before they can even try. 4 versus 2, it's just not looking good for them. They've got no kit, no utility, and the kills are not going their way. Again, it's a save.
Oh my god, I feel like that was a mistake. Oh.
They're not ready for these plays. Like, PEEKEDYA aren't doing anything impressive, and what was I saying? We were so rudely interrupted for drinks. And you know, PEEKEDYA have been running away with this game so far. 8sins have been caught off guard every single time. They've just, like, this is Mirage. Everyone knows Mirage, and they're getting caught out on the easiest of executes. You know, PEEKEDYA, they've not been doing anything overly impressive right now, and they still managed to catch them off.
Indeed, Reno PEEKEDYA they're playing basic Counter-Strike. Now look at this. They're gonna set up a B execute. Daniel's gonna play the mid, and MGMT got the information, and 8sins are gonna play aggressive towards mid.
There's Daniel's going for the fight. We've got a few MP9s, a bit of a scrappy buy, but a drive-by peek from Daniel's going to take down Prime. And oh my god, the kills. It's not going the way of 8sins. Frazier going for a few pot shots through the smoke, going to be met by his teammate, but ultimately did not find it. Going to jump down and gives up the kill. It's not good from 8sins. Like, this is sloppy stuff. Like, we expect so much out of them. They have so much experience. They have been they're probably one of the best teams in the UK right now, and they're dropping the ball against PEEKEDYA.
Quite a brave statement, but you know what? Yeah, I agree. I think right now 8sins are so out of the zone. I'm not sure what's going on to them. Maybe they're tilted. Maybe their mentality is not in the right mode, not even the right zone, to be fair. And it really is difficult to understand why is 8sins playing this terrible CT. And now I'll say it with my chest, as much as I have love for these guys, yeah, their CT is terrible. This Mirage they've been unknown. And look at this, now they're bringing it to the A side. Tornix is not even prepared. Oh lord. And now look, they're already bringing to the A side. But hold on, I take back everything what I said. Tadpole, Tornex, they're locking in. They're bringing the game back into the favor. I take back every time I talk bad on these guys, and these guys lock into the game.
Definition of the caster's curse. We start bad mouthing 8sins, and they bring it back, and they show us what they're made of. You know, we know what they're capable of. We know how good they can be, and we just want to see it from them. Obviously, like, equally so, we are so impressed by PEEKEDYA. They've been showing their A game right now and showing why they are here, why they got through the group stage in such a clean fashion, you know.
That's fine, no worries indeed. 8sins, they seem to be coming alive after in round number 12. Right now, yes, I think it really is important for them to really win this round. Now, hold the hell on PEEKEDYA, all playing the double AVP. MGMT is going to try to anticipate for the attack, but does he have the right timing? No, he does not. The molly and utility isn't coming to play. He's going to try to bring in an attraction.
Juicy Nades doing massive damage. Those M4s, they're clean for those insta headshots now. You know, you don't really think about this damage meaning too much, but those M4s doing 98 to the head, it's big damage.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Because right now, I'm not seeing the true form of 8sins. And I'm, as someone that's casted over 8sins, looked over this team's progress over the years coming up. I mean, not years, I mean the months I've been with them, looking at the team, looking at how they develop and grow. They're all a contender. And I feel like these are the sort of things this team really struggles on. I think it's a mental game, like I mentioned before. Once they really start off well, I think things starts to go well. Fraser is able to get the first kill onto Menace. Majority of the T side is very, very low. The molly's gonna come into play. Now Tadpole will be required to carry on this game.
And here we go into the 3 versus 2. Those kills are clean. MGMT's gonna find that one onto Prime. And this is just so sloppy from 8sins. They had it. They had it in the grasp of their hands and they're letting it through. It's all down to Dovo. He has the kit and a flashbang and the AK-47. This is the headshot machine. And this is for the 5th round of the half. Can he find it? Slowly making his way in. MGMT will pot off a shot, but finishes up with the Tech 9 of all guns.
I'm not even sure what to comment on. We saw this team come to alive once, but now they're nowhere to be seen.
And 8sins, they've been dropping the ball like 4 rounds against a team that we've never heard of.
I'm not sure how. Maybe these are the underdogs. Yeah. I've expected more. I'm some parts of me is disappointed to see this squad really play like this, and I'm going to be the person to call it. If they don't really lock it in the next 2-3 rounds, I think we know where this direction's already heading for them. But now look at this, they're going straight for a B rush, and they have a lot of opponents to deal with, and CX is going to play the aggressive approach, and now they're going to fall into the trap.
Look at them go, the kills are starting to come off now. PEEKEDYA are in the advantage, but Aces are slowly making their way back in the round. They need this pistol round if they want to stand a chance in this game, but they're just getting absolutely steamrolled. Frazier, there's no way. You've got 11 HP, mate. It's not going to happen. PEEKEDYA find their 9th round. I know, and this is just absolutely insane from Aces. What are they doing? I mean, I know it's a pistol round. I know it's a difficult round to guarantee, but they're just not even looking competitive. These are just straight up B rushes, and PEEKEDYA are ahead of them every step of the way.
I think it's a fatigue really setting. These guys have been playing the great Counter-Strike that we all love, and especially Epic Clan. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's no easy event. Why do you think the top of the best really make it to the top? And now they're in the pit, so they're gonna have to go for this A rush, is what they have in mind. Utilities is coming to play. Double is gonna play against the timing.
That's
Double.
a good flashbang.
Nicely done, but is that enough though? The MP7, MP9 is going to be enough there. No, hold the hell up. What is Tadpole doing? This man's got a dream. He's got a pistol, and somehow
he has to reset now. He has to reset.
He has to. He needs to run back. Run to the B side. Run to the B side.
He hasn't got the bomb.
Oh my god, he
hasn't. But he can play this smart. He says shots. This is not the smart play from Tadpole. What is he doing? You know, he could have played that way more safe. He could have ran back, tried and faked NCX out a little bit more, but just going for the straight up block fight against an M4, that's not going to get you the round. It was good heroics from the start. There was some crispy shots coming out, good flashbang. You know, I want to give praise where it's due, and there's some good utility coming out, but they're just not hitting the shots right now.
I feel like the fatigue is saying I can clearly tell, and I don't think it's like end of the day our job is to bring entertainment. I don't think Aces is meeting up to par, and I really feel like they're probably going to be the low bracket unless they really get something started now.
They need to splash themselves with a bit of water right now, get themselves back into this game, maybe have a like. Oh my god!
This is like a death match.
This is not how it's supposed to go, guys. Aces, like, are you sleeping? Are you okay? This is not how we expected you to play in this game whatsoever. Again, Torbo in the 1 versus 3. It's not looking good for him. He's trying his best to claw himself out of this round to try to find a few kills, but they're dropping the ball. And I want to say that like PEEKEDYA have been playing amazing CS, but it's been sloppy so far from Aces.
PEEKEDYA in double digits already, 2 rounds away from closing this game out. Aces on nowhere to be seen, and potentially could we call this game over? I'm not sure. Aces, I don't even have a bomb plant, bro.
They've not been getting across the line whatsoever. Tadpole, he's on 15 kills, been picking and streaming his way through this game, but his teammates, no other teammates are on double digits right now, unless I'm mistaken. They've been struggling to find anything into this game, and PEEKEDYA have been steamrolling so far.
Double, he's trying to get him aggressive, he's trying to get mid control as much as he can. Hold the hell on.
What is he doing? What is Dobbo doing? He runs towards ladder, gets instantly killed by MGMT. No contest there whatsoever. We'll find a kill onto Chain and Menace. This is probably the best chance they've had so far. That bomb can go down, but he forgets it up in Palace. What is he doing? Okay, nice spray down from Tadpole. As I said, kicking and streaming his way through this game. That Molotov's going to be perfect. Going to clear him out. And MGMT, what does he do? Does he save? He's got 6 points of health.
He can still play for it. He has money.
I suppose he might as well. Try and get that clutch, but makes it okay. Hey,
the first round. First round. On the side of the T.
First of many, maybe.
Hopefully, I would love to see a comeback, but right now,
do you think this game has overtime potential?
No.
No.
I love to be honest and I love to be transparent. As much I have a lot of love for Aces, but I love these guys. Yeah. Big up Aces. They're talented, but this game is not it.
We want to glaze, and we do want to be honest about these games. And you know, we have seen 8sins go like run through tournaments and have some good games, but they've just not been showing us their best right now. This has been, you know, I wouldn't even say it's their C tier game. You know,
I don't think it's not even A tier. I think I'm not trying to be horrible or something. Like, listen, at the end of the day, is just Counter-Strike is a fast-paced game, and things do change a lot. And honestly, I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised, right, if 8sins do lose this. But PEEKEDYA are already a one-man down already. Daniel has disconnected from the server.
I'm not sure if this round is taking place. It doesn't seem like Daniel is on the server. No, Padball's through mid. This round is going to be
A no round.
Yeah,
a no round.
I'm sure we'll probably be jumping into a technical timeout once we sort out Daniel. He's been a bit of a problem child. I don't know if it's something to do with his computer or the internet, but he's been dropping out quite a few times this game, the series. Like, I remember in Nuke, he dropped out twice.
Okay, he's back. Daniel, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are in a tech pause.
I'm not sure what we're seeing right now. Tech pause is going to go underway. Daniel, I guess we're just trying to make sure that these problems don't keep happening in going into these rounds. These are really important rounds right now. I've got enough. Assuming we're getting into the game.
Assuming we're going to allow the tech teams to do what they're doing. Yes, we are going back into the game. Just to keep anyone updated, for anyone who has joined the stream recently, 8sins won the first map on Nuke confidently, but unfortunately once we hit Ancient, PEEKEDYA was the dominant team that won it, and this it seems to be the case on the map of Mirage. But it's too early to call anything as we are currently still in a tech pause. Tech pause and tech issues is always going to happen, as something symbolic about esports. Nothing ever goes right. Do you agree?
There's always going to be a problem, and you know, it's going to happen. No, it's going to happen, and there's nothing you can really do about it. Just to get on with it and make sure that this game is still entertaining for all the crowd that are watching. You know, and talking about the game, PEEKEDYA have been running with this momentum from Ancient. You know, we want to talk about, you know, their game plan and coming into this, but I think they've hit the ball running, and they've made sure that this game has no legs to stand on for 8sins, keeping this one out of reach. And if 8sins have just found their first round, so you know, I am hopeful that they can try and find a few more, build up that economy, and maybe, just maybe, they can bring this into overtime, or maybe even win it.
But my another concern is that PEEKEDYA, they love playing aggressive CT, and they love playing aggressive. Look how they took early mid control and caught 8sins off guard. They were even ready. Tornix tried to get something started. The team, they're struggling, and I hate to see them struggling. I really, mind my words, it really annoys me to my bottom of my heart, man. But why are you guys playing this? This is not the Counter-Strike you guys play. You guys play proper Counter-Strike. Don't play like level 1 facer like me.
Yeah, currently right now 8sins, you might give them a run for their money if they're not careful. And this tech pause is carrying on. Obviously got to give them plenty of time, make sure this problem doesn't happen again. And 8sins, like, they've been, I was going to say, the first map of Nuke, that was a good map, and I was really impressed with what they brought forward. And PEEKEDYA just weren't able to find much momentum into that game after that was 13-5. PEEKEDYA getting absolutely steamrolled, and it's just been a PEEKEDYA show since then. 8sins on Ancient. You know, they had a few good rounds here and there, keeping it close, 13-11, but I think it was more of a cosmetic comeback, as some people would say, because they weren't able to get it across the line. That 13-11 did go through, and PEEKEDYA so far, you know, they've got 11 rounds of Mirage. It's absolutely insane to see how far they've come, how much they've done, how much work they've put in. You know, we had no idea who they were coming into this tournament. And here they are, taking down 8sins, the number 2 seed.
I think they really have set. The standards and the reputation. These guys were the unknown, the underdogs, and now look how PEEKEDYA is really popping out. I had to try and speak to some of them outside. Really chill players, very, very talented players. But now look at these moments. Wow. I think Tornix right now, I'm not sure what's going on. He's really struggling, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, mid-peaks been working out as you'd like to. Obviously, we could go on about Ancient. We're on Mirage right now, and it's still not working out for him.
Some parts of me knows that, like, I understand where, you know, as I've kind of got to see the type of player Tornix is, from Prestige from coming from Danish CS to UK CS. I think it's a really good step for him as a player. But I don't think today was not the day and as a player, he is very, very talented, and I really wish him the best. But right now, I'm not seeing what the expectation, because he disappeared off the nuke.
Yeah, I think just Ancient got the better of him. Might have been getting a little bit tilted there towards the end. I can't say much for him about him as a player personally, but I can imagine this game must be tilting for the side of 8sins. PEEKEDYA, like, a step ahead every single step of the way. Shutting them down, making sure there's no way back into this. And just still working through this tech pause. So what is your favourite map on Counter-Strike?
Agent.
Yeah, you love Ancient.
Overall, everything love that. I used to love Anubis before they added copy hole. I love playing CT on Anubis, especially
Not the
mid.
window. Is that the window? New window down mid?
I don't really look at window, I'll be honest. I always try to avoid myself. I'm over middle player. I like to rotate quite a lot between A to B, A to B, A to B. I love taking early mid control. What else do I love? What's one of the favorite maps I love? Dust 2 I don't mind. I really don't mind. I love playing like the late lurks. Love going under. Entry, hell no. Don't ever call me entry, man. I can't entry.
That's all I seem to do when I play with my friends. I am the entry. That is me.
I'm the support, not even lying to you.
Yeah.
I'm the one that lands on the
lineups?
utility. I just set it all off. I'll tell everyone, drop me smokes. I'll smoke window and con. Insta smoke window, insta smoke con.
That's impressive. I always struggle with lineups. I'm just always the first out the door, straight through the window, jumping out of a Mac 10. That's all I can do. That's all I want to do. And just pray that my team can trade for me.
Either way, ladies and gentlemen, we are still currently in the tech pool. We're just waiting for these tech issues to resolve itself. So our tech team is currently on it, trying to deal with the situation on hand. Hopefully, we'll shortly be going back into the game, but hopefully, I would love to see this game. I feel like, who do you think are going to be the true winners of the final map of Mirage, the third?
I don't want to just write off 8sins. They just found a round. I think there's a chance they get the momentum back into this game. We know how good they are. Well, they can be.
Let's look at the odds, right? 50-50. Let's be realistic, because 11-5, yeah? They're one way PEEKEDYAs. They're one round away from match point. And you have to play perfect 6 rounds. Back to back, no mistake. And you got to build your bank. And especially right now, PEEKEDYA, they have money. They have bread to play with. They have money to play with. And 8sins, they don't. There's so many things that are going wrong. Their entries. Maybe is what Fraser has in mind. Is what we don't see. But I'm trying to see the bigger image.
But you know, we want to see that coming out of 8sins. We want to.
I'm disappointed. That's what I'm going to say. I'm a little upset. It's a little bit of a bittersweet moment, but a little bit upsetness. But I truly do believe in this team, and I really would love to see a comeback. Personally, I want to see a comeback more than anyone else. I love these guys. They're talented, very good guys. But either way, let's do a little bit of a catch up today. This PEEKEDYA's cause one of the biggest upset. Maybe they could cause a second upset of the day. What else? What else? What else? What else has been cooking around lately in UKCS?
Well, I mean, we've seen them earlier taking down Glitch Tech. You know, 5th seed at this tournament. That's impressive in of itself. You know, so like the fact that they're taking down 8-sins, they've obviously come to play. They've obviously brought their A game into this one, and you know, so far during this tournament, we've had a few upsets.
Indeed, and also let's talk about.
Oh, looks like
We're back. We're so back into the game.
Back.
But you know what? Yeah, sometimes good things always you must wait. For the good things you want in life, you gotta be patient for it. You know.
Here we are. 8-sins clinging on for dear life here. They've got AKs across the board, but look, Asylum Peekers have forced into this scrappy one. Shane's on his AWP. Gonna be looking for a little bit of aggression, but it's not working out for him just yet as he is towards mid. Menace going for that deagle shot, getting a few off, but not connecting with anything just yet. Does look like it's going to be a finish towards A. That bomb is here. They're going to start taking their way into the bomb site. Future getting aggressive, looking for those peaks. Shane is posted on the angle with that orb. Peeking 4. Okay. They don't peek, unfortunately. And they are smarter than that. They're going to fall back. They know that orb is there now. They're going to make their way. The flashes are perfect, getting them off the angle. Shane with a really...
Oh my god!
What the hell from Shane?
Oh my...
He's doing an amazing job clinging onto this round. He will be taken down. Oh, that was so good from Shane, but 8-sins did manage to shut it down.
What a Zaru moment. What a simple moment.
That one's got to be clipped. Come on, Shane, clip that.
Do you know what thing that reminds me of? ESO Pro League, KD.
Yeah, definitely.
Grand Finals.
If that went further, I say that was better.
I swear to God, if he did that, that would be the clutch of the century. I'm telling you right now, a 1v5. He reminds me of good old Cadian back in the day when he won the ESO Pro League Season 17, and it was a final match point in CSGO days. Shane, gonna push apartments. Little does he know there's a lot of A utility. Hold on. We're seeing this 8-sins locking in. Brazier getting the first kill onto Menace. Now they're gonna be entering into the A side.
What is going
oh
on?
Lord. Now it's a 2v2. Not the right weapons you would like to a 3v2, not the right weapons you would like to have in this. But you've done your damage. You've done what you can now.
Gonna say they had a chance in this round, but what can Daniel do with his USB? I don't think he's doing much.
Unless he gets 3 headshots or some magically.
Not even. You have to get 2 double dinks per player, 1 double dink per player, which just isn't gonna happen. He's gonna wait for that bomb to go down. Might blast a weapon towards him if he's lucky. But no, Tadpole's gonna take him down. And that's good stuff from Frazier, keeping this nice and composed for the side of 8-sins. They're slowly and surely making their way back into this game now.
Are we having another tech pause? No, we're not.
Lovely. I love it when we don't have tech pauses.
Me too. I hate it.
I've got enough money on the side of Asylum Peekers, like 4.5k per player. Gonna get those M4s out and have we got a tech pause? Or is this a normal pause?
I'm not sure. I think it is a tech pause.
Okay, so another tech pause, I believe in. Few chats going through. Nothing being bought just yet. I'm gonna go on a limb and say this is a tech pause and we should talk about something else.
I would love to. Are you excited for the major?
Major? I'm always excited for the major. Why? Who do you think's winning this one?
FaZe.
Yeah? You're a big FaZe guy?
Oh Lord.
Don't get you started on FaZe?
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Now you started something. I am gonna be the biggest FaZe fan you ever met. You're gonna meet. I'm the die-hard FaZe fan. But stop talking about FaZe. Let's talk about Epic Clan. What else could we talk about?
Who is the best team at Epic Clan? I think the answer's obvious. Yeah, I was
TLR.
going to say the answer's obvious, but what do you think of them coming into this Epic Round section?
I think they should be the win. Everyone's saying they should, on paper, they should be the predetermined winners.
Yeah, you don't think 8 Sins are going to meet them there?
The way they're performing right now, no. Honesty, no.
I mean, that's like, as I said a few games ago, they got to the grand final of Epic 44, I believe. Trying to relive that moment, maybe.
Probably.
I believe that some of the players on the last result were part of that Alaska lineup.
Yes, it was. And you got Washington as well, who was UKIC Masters. I think now they're TLR now, aren't they?
Yeah, I believe so. Get a few guns bought. Hopefully that me. Still.
That sounds like they're having fun
The
outside.
pub quiz sounds like they're having a lot of fun right now. I think it's the pub quiz set carrying on. Unless there's something else going on after that. Been sat here for so long, I'm completely out of the loop.
Same here, man. We've been here for nearly, what, 2 hours?
Closing these walls.
Beside running lights.
So that's okay. It's all for interesting Counter-Strike. Whether or not it's good Counter-Strike.
Or bad Counter-Strike.
So yeah, it's exciting either way. You know, I love seeing a bit of a. No, it's good when it's sloppy. It's fun. It's exciting. It's random. You know, when it's just executes and clean cut teams. It's like, oh, but you want these puggy teams going for those angels.
Yeah, man. Not much to say, is there?
Sorry?
Not much to say, is there?
Well, so far, I think we've spoken about
Everything.
lot. Maybe not everything, but I'm
okay,
sure
we forgot one topic. If you had to have one last meal, what would it be?
That's such a difficult question. I don't know. You put me on the spot, and I don't know. Why would you go?
That's a really good question. We have 10 seconds left to get into the round.
You gotta answer quick.
I'm going to tell you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 double filet of fishes and 2 double large fries and 2 large oasis and 2 25 mozzarella dippers, and you got yeah.
Okay, solid option. Jaff on his last meal as we get into back into the game now. Asylum Peekers looking for their match point. They've got M4s across the board, not able to afford that AWP on Shane. You know, like, he's been popping off on that M4 as well, so interesting to see what they can do here.
Getting the map control they needed there, 2 on the B side, 2 in mid, 2 going from under the Nixie. He has his work cut out, needs to worry about the apartments. MGMT is going to get the first kill onto Prime and Tadpole, get the double kill now. There is one more player, and that is Tornex. Tornex need to capitalize off this perfect timing now, need to go for short, try to get something at least, but he's got his own challenge ahead to get into the B site.
Tornex trying his best towards jungle. Will be able to find that lurk of MGMT. It's just not able to hold on to the bomb site. They're aware of Tornex's position. They're going to be waiting for him. Not able to find anything through that smoke. The bomb is going to go down, and Frazier is in the 1 versus 2 clutch to keep them off of map point. Can he do it? He's got 17 bullets in his magazine. Going to let him go past. Now Shane is aware of his position. The spray is messy, and Shane gets it across the line, bringing Asylum Peekers into their 12th round. And 8 Sins. Just, that was such a close one, but that was such a sloppy spray.
It really was. I think fatigue is kicking in now. Do you think 8 Sins have a chance now?
It's a bit of BM from Shane.
Oh, nah. No, personally, I wouldn't have that.
No bad mouthful?
No. Here at Epic Clan, we promote positivity.
We do, whilst they scream at each other across the state,
Sounds right.
Yeah, we've been hearing them scream all day long, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. Got 2 more days of this, 2 more games of screaming across the entire tournament.
Yeah, my head hurts from hearing you screaming. As much as I love CS, sometimes I need to take a break. You know, there's one thing I always say. One last time. We're 20 seconds now. In round number 20 now. I am losing the plot. Okay, let's focus now. Asylum Peaks on match point 8 since on a round number 7.
You won't even let me comment on that beautiful voice.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And Silent Peakers, they've got the buy to take this one across the line. Again, like 8 sins. So we just want to see them do a little bit more right now. AK-47s, they've got utility to back them up. They're going to go for that mid control. Not anyone towards A right now, as we do see Shane starting to push his way towards Palace, clearing this out. Starting to learn about what's happening across the map.
A lot of position. These aces are trying to get much map control as they can. Ooh.
Gonna give up his position there. Daniel's looking for this peek towards mid. They are aware of this position right now. MGMT is going to be heard. No spam through the smoke. He's safe for the time being.
But Daniel has the perfect timing. If he can get the perfect timing with the support of his teammates. Oh my lord.
No trade. That's massive. Tadpole, Prime, all working together. And Mason's clinging on for dear life right now.
4 rounds now. I think potentially, I actually believe in something. Aces might actually push this to OT. Look at now, Asylum Peakers on now the economy is in shambles.
They are juggling around the weaponry, trying to get a few deagles on player. We saw that we saw that round a few minutes ago. A few nice crispy headshots coming out. I don't think it's going to happen again, but we never know. We never know with this team.
Unpredictable. Imagine Shane hits a headshot. I'm actually going to be like, yeah, you know what? Asins retire.
Taking this nice and slow. They want that mid control. Going to be met by those eagles. Got 2 towards connector, 1 in the window. Daniel will find 1 through the wall. What was that? He's going to retrieve the AK. And is this the round Asins lose? Tadpole's going to be the first through. Menace trying to get a kill, but spamming away isn't going to work out for him. Shane finds him. Picks up the AK-47. Tornek's going for the trade. MGMT's going to try and trade him, but doesn't manage to get it across the board. Daniel is the last man standing. Asins, it looked dangerous. They have 3 players alive, but...
Yeah, we're saying OT, Asins are coming so alive right now. I don't know what is going on. I'm feeling the energy. Tornex, this Asins squad, they're fighting every round. They have 1 more challenge to go over. Now they're going to be a full bite, and they have another challenge. Destroy Asylum's economy. Destroy it now. Take what you can. Take what you can believe. Anything is doable with a right mindset. Tornex, you're brought onto this team for a reason. Shane is going to push back onto Contour. Tyball is able to get the first trade. NCX, he needs to swing out, but he got a little bit of the gist of information off the rifle. He's now aware that the money is right there. Dobbo taking on Menace. Bombs dropped though. Oh my god, Daniel's right there. Shane is going to be pushing towards Con. Prime is able to return the favor. Now it's a 2v2. Now it's a 1v2. It's going to be required from Prime, but Prime is able to deal with Daniel. Asins in double digits on now 2 more rounds away for pushing OT.
Look at the money on Asylum Peakers. They've got nothing to play with going into this round. They're going to be giving up the 11th unless they can pull off something amazing here. A few deagle headshots might get them across the line, but as history says, Asins have been kicking and streaming their way through this game. Tadpole on 21 kills. And we haven't even gone into overtime yet. He's been kicking and streaming his way through this game, trying to get his team online. And looks like it might just be enough just in time. 4 players are towards B now. Jump spot are going to be jump spotted, and that's the early information given, but there's only 2 players here. Daniel is booted up towards the bomb site. Could be overlooked if they're not careful, and here they go. Accelerating into the bomb site now. MGMT not able to find anything, will be taken down immediately. That 5-7 not able to do anything. Everyone is here except for Menace, who is on a bomb site right now. That bomb is going to go down, and there's no chance. 8 Sims will find their 11th, and this is way closer than we ever thought it was going to get.
Indeed.
It was 11-5.
But somehow Aces are bringing back the run. I think we're going to see OT. Unless they pull something out of the rabbit hat. Menace is going to try to play for exit.
No way, not even a glimmer of hope there for Menace. He will be taken down. Plenty of money for everyone. Looks like we'll get an AWP out. I don't think we have enough money for the double AWP, unfortunately, for the side of Asylum Peekers.
They don't need it.
Don't need it?
No, they don't. They should be fine now. They both have a good economy. But now is this going to be the final determined factor? Will 18s keep pushing for the final round of OT to keep themselves alive, or will it be that Asylum Keepers are going to be the ones that's going to be staying alive? Ladies and gentlemen, Shane's going to be holding the deep ramp angle with the support of his teammates. It seems to be an 8-side execution after all. Utilities lined up. Shane needs to get the most important first shot.
Okay, we've got the double up. MGMT and Shane doubling up for the 2, and Dobbo's last man standing. There's no way he's got this. He's going to have to pull up the clutch of the entire series if he wants to get this. NCX is here to meet him. Dobbo's going to go for that quick trade.
Wait,
He's doing it. This is a 1 versus 2 now. 2 AWPs. A missed shot here on there might let him in back into this. A missed shot happens. Dobbo is on the angle, and Shane shuts it down. 8sins lose. Asylum Peekers take this down, and this must be the upset of the tournament.
It really is. 8sins were supposed to be the team that's supposed to be going to the upper finals, the upper bracket, but somehow PEEKEDYA is able to clutch this, bring it back from a very appalling series in Nuke, bringing it back to Ancient, pushing it towards Mirage. Ladies and gentlemen, as PEEKEDYA is going to be the winners of today's best of 3. 8sins nowhere to be seen. Expectations were so much higher, and it was very highly expected that 8sins should be winning.
Yeah, we expected a lot from 8sins, and I just want to say this isn't over for them. They're going down to the lower bracket, and we will see Asylum Peekers into the upper bracket. So there is still a chance for a run, maybe, but
it's still possible. So don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. 8sins are not out of the tournament. They'll be going for the lower bracket. It will be very difficult, and they will have a lot of challenges. But I personally believe in 8sins. This team, I'm not sure who the hell they are. They have caused the 2 biggest upsets today. What a game what that was. The best of 3 series kept us on the edge of our seats. Ladies and gentlemen, but do you have any final says of tonight?
This has been a long day, and I'm so happy that Asylum Peekers managed. I'm not so happy that Asylum Peekers managed to get across the board. Like, it's unexpected, and I love an underdog story, and I love it when they can defy the odds. It's such a good story from them. As sad as it is that 8sins lost that, they didn't really deserve it at the end of the day. They were sloppy. They didn't manage to show the Counter-Strike we know they can do.
A lot of mistakes were made from 8sins. I feel like 8sins, this will be a lesson that will be taught to them. Fortunately, sometimes if you don't learn the first way, if you don't learn it the easy way, you're going to learn the hard way. And that's a challenge that 8sins will be having going for the lower bracket. While the opposing side, they'll be going towards the upper bracket. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be ending off tonight. It was... Hopefully you enjoyed. I hope you had a great day watching us, not us, and our amazing casters today. Me and Yui are out for tonight. You guys have a good night and stay blessed.
Have a good night.